Goobers, I'm sorry, oh my god, am I such a mess today? And I shouldn't be, because we're continuing to your favorite tier list. I'm saying it in full confidence because guess what? The first tier list stream got over 1,000 views, so that's absolutely insane. And I'm absolutely grateful for that. It shows that content that I enjoy doing is actually also enjoyable to watch. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. But we're not over. We're not over with it. I know we finished the tier list when it comes to Uma Musume characters, but it so happens that within the game we also get something that's kind of like skins, but not exactly, because they're also individual characters. They have like their own stats. They differ from their basic variants, but I call them simply alternative outfits. But it goes beyond outfits. Just wanted to mention that before someone will be like, actually in the comments, I am aware I played the game. Just because I do not know all the horse trivia, like real life horse trivia, doesn't mean I don't know anything about the game. So today we're going to start with the alternative outfits, which there are quite a lot. I have prepared first 3 rows. Will we manage to go through first 3 rows? Hard to say. But originally I planned 3 more streams, so for 3 rows, first 3 rows, Jesus Christ. First 3 rows, then the second 3, and then the remaining 2. Which, I don't know if it will happen, but I will always be prepared for that many. Hello, Benyu, hello, yeah, horses, we have returned with horses. Because I've seen so many people watching my older streams, I was like, okay, we gotta go get back to it, guys, gotta get back to it, you know, dust off this series, which I actually absolutely adore, but I didn't want to put too many of those type of content within my streams, but don't worry not. Worry not. There will be more of tier lists. I'm actually very excited to do more from different kinds of gacha games and all of that. It's all planned out. Trust me. I think this is the content that is like genuinely mine. Like, yeah, I'm like redesigning, checking out the designs. I like doing that. I'm no professional designer. I'm just your humble little artist that tries to make a living out of her art and content in general. So, just in case you think that my thoughts are final and it's just like I know the best which design should be on which tier, no, it's just my personal preference. So, to remind you, because it's been a while, we have few tiers. How many? 6 tiers. One is fashion goat, so basically I have nothing against the design. It's goated. It's definitely something that I adore and I see no flaws whatsoever, and if there is a flaw, I may not see it as a flaw. Then we have solid drip, which is like, yes, this design slays, but it lacks a little bit of special something for me to put it in a fashion goat. Okay, but not enough is usually very basic design that is solid, it's clean, but it just lacks this uniqueness, lacks the theme sometimes. Other times it just doesn't fit the character. It would fit different kind of character. It depends. The many reasons put those kind of umas in okay but not enough. Something is off is like I can see there was a concept, but I don't think they delivered it well enough, or the design is kind of okay, but goes down to like there are so many things, little things that makes me feel like they're off, that I need to put them lower than okay but not enough. One is like, I personally don't like it. Very so often it's about the color palette, but it's just like there is something off. Way too many elements are off, so I cannot put it any higher. And seek professional fashion advice is just like, I have no clue how to fix that, and I would have to scrap the design to like make make it like brand new from the very beginning, from the scratch. So that's six of the tiers that feel are better than some S tier, A, B, C, D. I feel like they mean more than those silly little letters. Therefore, a short reminder what they are. And we're starting off. This time I'm very much prepared with the names on the file, so I won't have to run around like a headless chicken trying to find the name of the Uma. I did it beforehand, before the stream. And we're starting off with our iconic Uma, which is special week, the Uma that shares birth date with me. So a very special Uma indeed. And I will not remember the names of the, I'm saying it right now, I will not remember the names of those kind of specific outfits, so I'm just going to call them as I see them. Don't yell at me. Cherry, is this where we see a Tanuki in a swimsuit? You'll never see me in this kind of swimsuit, at least. Will you ever see me in a swimsuit? Maybe for some summer art, but yeah, not anytime soon. We have freaking winter. Last thing I'm thinking about is wearing a swimsuit. Hi, Mr. General, hello. So, starting off, once again, we have special week. As a reminder, this is her default outfit, the one that I rated in, where did I rate it? I think okay, but not enough, because overall I think the color palette fits, it's just like very basic, but overall it's not too bad. Those colors are far from my favorites, but it works. This design works. But now we have, actually I have this Uma, I have special week in her swimming suit. And I gotta say, I quite like it. I think it's, if I were to choose between alternate, like this outfit and the original one, I would choose this one. Like, obviously we have like basic ass swimsuit. I don't think you can like go anywhere in depth with design when you're putting a swimsuit, but I love how they made like a swirly skirt for her with some elements like stars that are basically like for starfishes. She has those silly little elements that are like, you know, the necklace with pearls, and then there's like this kind of bracelet with seashells and pearls. So it's like, oh yeah, she collected them and she made like her own jewelry. Then we have this kind of thing on the tie, I forgot how you say, garter belt, which I think it adds up, because obviously when you have a swimsuit, most of the body will be naked, so to add something like that, does it make sense for to wear on a beach? No, but design-wise it adds a lot. The shoes are lovely. I love them, how they're just like sandals, but like they're freaking platform. I was looking for a word, sorry. And then we have those hibiscus flowers, which obviously screams aloha. So I would say they work well as well. She looks like fruit salad, mix of everything. I don't think it's like mix of but she does look tropical. The entire like color palette feels tropical. So this stream out of the blue, and I see my goat rise at the bottom half. This is travesty, or maybe that's just your bias talking. It's fine, Hiroya Shikage. If you think rice shower should be higher, that's all right. But if you want to know why I put her there, I think you would have to catch up to the first stream, because honestly, I do remember that there were a lot of elements that I feel like didn't fit together. The concept itself is pretty good, but it's just like, I would have to revamp so many things for this concept to work entirely. But once again, you can check my older stream, write a comment. I always read them. Like, people go crazy in detail why I'm wrong, and I love it, because like they're so cultural about it, and they give me all the info dump, and I'm just like reading it like, oh, interesting, you know. In a way, you enable me to be lazier with it. Like, I don't have to do research, you do it for me and just put it out there in the comments. So you're very much open to have your own opinion. I'm here for it. It's just like, I like when it's argumentative. Okay, so yeah, But how would, like, genuinely, I don't know, maybe I would get rid of those hairpins because they feel a little bit unnecessary, although they do fit well with this bracelet. Maybe if the necklace was a little bit more fitting to this bracelet and these hairpins, it would work better. You can also see that there are like those chains in here. Maybe if they were also matching more within the color, I would like it more. But overall, like, it presents itself pretty well. Just blue, green, yellow, and red feels like a look on the salad bowl. And yeah, I guess. Or some would say like flowers are too much. I think the flowers just looks way too good in her hair. So I would rather not get rid of it. Eventually add it somewhere else, maybe somewhere on the shoes. But other than that, like, I think it's pretty solid. But not enough for a solid drip. It's like, for me, it's like okay, but not enough. I think, like, overall, I love the shape of her swimming suit. Those armbands, you could call them. Armbands are pretty cute, but it's just like, overall, I feel like something is missing for me, personally. I like this design. It's not the best design I've ever seen, but for a swimsuit, I think it's cute. I really am happy that they decided, hey, instead of like doing a boring ass bottoms, we're going to give with like frilly skirts. I think it works well. Do you really need hairpins for swimsuit though? And ribbons? Well, ribbons are decorative. Like, it's like, you know, some people go to the beach not to like to jump into the ocean, just like walk around. And if you walk around, there are a lot of fashionable people. I'm not judging it in a way of, oh, it makes sense, like it's it works well for something like, yeah, going swimming. Obviously, it's, look at it more of a fashion show. It does not have to make too much sense. It just have to look aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm missing a word and it's pissing me off right now. I cannot even remember it in my own language right now. Let me, give me a moment, I will find it. Practical. It does not have to be practical for it to be a good design. Practical was the word that I was looking for. Okay. Hope you're doing great. Hi, Sleeping Crusader. I'm doing well. Thank you for hoping that. I hope you're doing well as well. Fuck, great as well. I want to look good and be able to play around in the water, sort of thing. Yeah, I don't think it's like, I mean, I would say if we were picky and be like, oh, it has to be practical, obviously she wouldn't be wearing those kind of shoes on the beach because it's like goddamn awful. But let's say you go walk around to a pier or something, you know, buy yourself an ice cream, walk around the coast, just chilling. Works pretty well. But yeah, a little bit like missing something for a solid trip. Hi, Foyer, and hello. Welcome to, once again, Uma Musume tier list. But that's not the only outfit that Special Week has, so you can say she's pretty special. I don't think any Uma has more than 2 alternative outfits for now. So those that have 2 already are kind of special, and Special Week is special with her name. So the other one is this one, which I could say is like something Christmassy or something like that. And I'm gonna say, I'm kind of vibing. I'm kind of vibing. By the way, I highly apologize for some of the arts of the alternative outfits not being the best quality. You cannot imagine how hard it is to find some of the full bodies. So sometimes we'll have some Japanese writing, sometimes we'll have a 3D screenshot, the other times we'll have merge screenshot because I literally couldn't find a, not even like a PNG file, just like overall full body file. She's in a marching band. When I was a young boy, my father, I'm sorry, to see a marching band. She now has Symboli Rudolf aura. Oh, definitely. And she has a pose, like kind of confident pose like Sakura Bakshino. I love it. Commander of Japan Special Week. Hi, I can't wait to get it. Someone's waiting for this outfit, eh? Cannot blame you, because honestly, I like it. I enjoy it. And look, you have those kind of knots and loops in there, which is something that I believe in Bamboo's design. I said, like, it's so stupid that both sides are the same. In here, they thought about it. So I am very, very happy. I like how both of the shoes are different colors. It matches so well, especially with this ribbon in the middle. I adore it. Then we have like this blue. The color palette is gorgeous. I don't know how to feel about the color that feels like I'm Pope Francis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God, rest in peace, Pope Francis. I forgot Pope Leon. Pope Leon. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this part. Maybe different color because like it throws me off a little bit. It's not anything bad, but it just reminds me of the Pope too much. And I appreciate, as always, you guys being more of Uma nerds than me and knowing the exact name of the outfit. Thank you so much. Supreme Commander of Japan outfit and homage to her IRL title, the Supreme Leader of Japan, after her win in the Japan Cup. Oh, thank you, thank you. See, you're educating me. Much appreciated. The only thing that throws me off only a tiny bit, other than the Pope color, is the palette of purple. I know she has like this pinkish purple palette as the base. It's just like in here it feels like maybe if it was a little bit of a different color, or I don't know, like it's fine if it was like, look, like here the shade is more of like magenta, so maybe if it was like more in this kind of shade. For those who haven't been here before, yes, this is how I do it. I'm scribbling around. Don't mind me that it's not perfect. Maybe readjust it in here as well, and then it would fit more as like a whole. But at the same time, I feel like it's kind of like it needs a brightness in here. So I don't know if it's not messing it up too much. Or what about the black one? How about the black one? Oh yeah, no, the black one would fit better. I think it fits better. I don't know. It just like feels like, yeah, okay, if we're putting it as purple, it feels like it's merging a little bit too much with red. But when you do it as black, it kind of works. Eventually you can check white as well. The white would work as well. Just like do something in there. But other than that, I'm calling it solid drip. I like it. I genuinely like it. You said like a Supreme Commander. I like how those cuffs here feels like kind of like samurai vibe, and like the same part of the middle feels like a little bit of Japanese style. So I like how some of the elements like still stay. Hey, she's Japanese. There, now I also see the Pope color. Listen, it's still a good outfit. You should still want to get it, okay? Don't mind it. Don't mind it too much. Unrelated to the current discussion, but I remember one guy says at least half the characters wears high heels on races, and I'm out here wondering who approved that to happen. Listen, there are Umas. Their legs are strong. Therefore, like, you know, their shoes are... You know how their shoes are better than me, probably. Like, they have those horseshoes on the bottom. They're extremely heavy. So maybe in the lore, someone thought, okay, but running in high heels make it even harder. So they have to be even more precise with how they step onto the ground. I'm bullshitting right now. Like, that's not canon. Don't quote me on this. This is just my concept of why someone thought it's a good idea. High solid, yeah. For me, it's a solid drip. Yeah, let's go. So, let's just to do the ultimate comparison to see. So we have this one. We have this one. And we have the ultimate one like this. Which one is of your favorite? Mine is obviously this one, but yeah. Overall, I think Special Week has quite solid base that like they actually care about her outfits. I like all of them. Some more than the other, and this one is Supreme. Supreme, like the name of it, eh? You know, that kind of makes sense. it only makes sense because I phrased it the way so it could make sense, but I don't know if in general it makes sense. The high heels is because the shapes of the shoes look similar to a horse hooves. In the front, you mean? You may be right as well. But then again, not all of them were heels, so that takes away that thing. So yeah, with that we have Special Week already rated with all the outfits. We can say bye-bye to Special Week. And say hello to Silent Suzuka. Am I right? Yeah, Silent Suzuka. So, what I said about low quality, although you see, like, you don't see it, like, clearly as well. So, Silent Suzuka also has some kind of summer vibes outfit. Little Mermaid, you could say. It's not an outfit that's out yet for global, though. So, when we had, like, this swimming suit kind of event, yeah, she's not out yet. Supreme Special Week, Lamau, yeah. Some of them wear sneakers because they run on dirt, and some of them don't follow either because, yeah, it's basically trying to make sense of anything in Uma Musume. It's like, because, whatever. We're not talking about that. Hawaiian Dream Girl, let's go. Cover legs, milady. I mean, overall, I really like how the colors match her eye color. Definitely, like turquoise. I love the gradient in there. I love the shapes. I love how lovely the summer shoes, once again, similar to Special Weeks are. It's just like without ribbons. I know they're very pixelated, but deal with it. Then I don't see clearly what's out there in her, like as her bracelets, but they're very delicate. Then we have delicate decorations of some sort of chains in there. She also has a little pearl chain, I believe, on the tail, which is a nice addition. I would say the only thing, and then she has like a lot of flowers. And I think at first I was like, I don't know if flowers... Like, flowers, once again, like, brings you a Hawaiian concept. But at first, when you look at those flowers, they look a little bit, like, not very Hawaiian-like. But then you take a closer look and you're like, okay, no, actually, they kind of fit. I also like how they changed her hairstyle. I'm not the biggest fan of braid over the bangs kind of hairstyle. But it makes sense, right? Because she's at the beach. She doesn't want her hair to get wet. I mean, the back hair, because the front is still going to get wet, but whatever. But, you know, overall, it kind of works well. It's very aesthetic. Maybe a little bit too boring because, like, we don't have that much of a difference in color. I think the gradient rescues the outfit in general. Not bad, but overall, Special Week was better. Yeah, I think Special Week was a little bit better, but still, I don't think anything is off. So I'm going to put... Silent Suzuka on the same tier as Special Week, even though I feel like it's a little bit less... I think I like the colors more, but I like the shapes in Special Week's outfit more. So we're going to put her in okay, but not enough. I still think it's a very solid outfit for, especially for those who are Silent Suzuka fans. This is the only alternative outfit that she has. And if you do not remember, Silent Suzuka looks like this, so I would say it's a huge upgrade. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I don't like how she's like covered entirely. I don't know if there is like some lore reason behind that. I'm not sure about it, but I told you I did not like the color of thighs. I don't like how the arms are clothed in there. It's just like, I don't know, the shapes are very unaesthetic for me, and overall I'm not that much of a fan. But this one's pretty. So she got an upgrade, or so I can say. You can even see on the tier list they're like very close to each other. The outfit and the base outfit and the Hawaiian Dream outfit. So there we go. Why is one of your tags Bakadanuki? Because I'm stupid and I'm Bakadanuki. So, kind of folklore, Japanese folklore monster that's based on a tanuki, an animal that a lot of people mistake for a raccoon. It's not a raccoon, it's unfortunately in English called a raccoon dog. It has nothing to do with raccoons though. That's why, what's one of my hashtags? It's like my own hashtag for me, mine. So I can see like only content about me around it, you know? That's kind of a thing. Okay, moving on. Tokai Teio, and Tokai Teio, from what I remember, has 2 alternative outfits. That's very much right. This one is, I don't remember how it was called, honestly. Something about Phoenix, I think? Okay. Oh. This was one of the first 2 alternative outfits that were available in the global, and I believe in Japanese version as well. And yeah, the feathers are definitely supposedly be like phoenix-like, you know, like flames. The only thing, you know, about mythological technique is that they're pucking, and so am I! I mean, what? It's fine, you don't have to. You have nothing to apologize for. Eclipse 77. Reminds me of some endgame GA RPG gear for girls, Lama. That's one way to describe it. We have like a fun idea for a Dreamcatcher in there. I don't know how much people like Dreamcatcher. I really like the belt with those kind of like coins. I like the skirt. Overall, I really like the skirt. The top, I'm like half on it. It's not bad. It's not bad. I just like, I don't think I like the puffs on the sleeves in there. It feels like, it just feels a little bit awkward to the shape. And then we have like, I like how those kind of colors, those beads are repetitive in the necklace and on top of the head by the ear. What I do not like though, I like the color palette overall, it's nice. I like how like those beads bring out a little bit of a different color. It doesn't exactly fit the palette, but because it's repeated enough of times that it makes like, oh yeah, it works. Especially when it just matches her eyes as well. And what I hate is those shoes! I'm not happy with this part specifically. It's just, you know, it's like she put feet into hen's butt, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable looking at that. I don't like this skin, but I got her in game. It happens for it, and we do not choose. It's the Gamba that chooses what we get. Alongside its counterpart, Mejiro McQueen anime collab. But Mejiro McQueen, though, she had like some kind of British lady though alongside her, right? I wouldn't say it's like counterpart, unless you're talking about a different outfit, but we are only judging individuality in here. So I'm not going to do that. Maybe if the top jacket was a little bit longer, maybe it would feel less awkward, because like the shape in here feels a little bit awkward, right? You're onto something. Is she wearing 2 sets of boots? Yeah, that's also very weird. I would go outside with that type of boots. Really, would you? I wouldn't. I'm like, no, that's kind of awkward. So overall, I feel like something is off with this one. And the something is the jacket and the shoes. It's just like, I don't like them. I love the skirt though. And I love how like there are those phoenix elements. It works so well. But other than that, something feels off. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like the way that she has like, it looks like she wears shoes within shoes. It's just like, makes it very awkward to look at. But as I said, we have another alternative outfit for Tokai Teio. And is this one a Japanese style? Unfortunately, the pose is a little bit awkward, so it's a little bit hard to get what it is about. Maybe I didn't think about it, but maybe let me find some kind of pose that she so we can see it better and think about it. Let me just grab the name of the outfit, because otherwise I won't be able to find it at all. Well, I don't have that. Of course, Dream Butterfly of Purple Clouds. Okay, well, okay, yeah, matches. We have like butterflies on the sleeves. We have the butterflies here with some kind of like wind or rather wave patterns. But let me way cooler. She looks like Raiden from Genshin. I think you're taking it a little bit too far. It's because like she has this kind of this kind of vibe. I'm not going to disagree. She does feel like she has a Genshin Impact vibe, but it's only because our brains have been destroyed by Genshin Impact. It's only because of that. Well, I cannot find any Fuck, I cannot find anything. Not even a fan art that would make it like... Oh, she has pants! She has poofy pants like under it. Okay, that's actually good to know. Like, the only... It's a very good art, by the way. C art... Oh, never mind. It's AI. Wait, is it AI? Never mind, I didn't say anything about good art. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, this is AI. The eye color is different. So, yeah, it's not trustworthy. Never mind. Get it off of me. Okay, we have to judge as it is. I don't know how I feel about the veil. I don't think it's necessary. I feel like it's too much, especially that she has like these white decorations on her ears. I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary. I like how butterfly pattern is actually there. I like the top, how it's like, on top of it's like white and under it it's dark purple and it connects to puffy pants. So it's not a dress, those are pants. I love how this back looks like butterfly wings as well. But I feel like there are a little bit of too many elements. Like this here we have random mint colored butterfly and the mint color doesn't appear anywhere else. So you may ask like why does it work this way? Like we could go with let's say with the pink one or something like that instead. So it wouldn't feel, or even with the red one, you know? Like why the hell not? If we have red, we might as well like change it for red. So just to minimize the amount of colors that are there, because it's just like out there. God knows why. Overall, it's not too bad. I feel like it's a little bit too crowded because in here, you see, the pattern is like, you have those kind of like golden clouds in a way. Then we have like those, these patterns that I called waves, the bright patterns. Then we have butterflies. It's a little bit too much in here for my own liking. So I think if it was maybe more white and the gradient would go lower. Let's see if I can like kind of fix it. But I think it will be a little bit too hard to fix it the way that I want it to be fixed. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. But it's just like, you know, it's like more like white. Let's leave the butterflies in there. You know? And then... Shit, not this. This. And make it a little bit of a gradient over there. Like, you know, like this. Like, just minimize. I know this looks like shit because it would be... I would have to redraw it all. But I feel like if it had a little bit less patterns, it would look less crowded. So, where do I want to put you then? Isn't the mint on the fan? Yeah, but I don't know if the fan is part of the outfit or if it's just like a decoration for now. It's like, it's not... In the end, it's not a part of the outfit. She can put back the... It's like, it's not like this is a part of the clothing. It's an accessory. I'm pretty sure she doesn't run with a fan in her hand. That's the point. Way cooler. Okay, first what came to my mind, Herta from Tokai Teio. God damn it, again, Hoyoverse. Honestly gives more Yaemiko vibes at Raiden. I think like the colors are Raiden and like maybe the outfit more Yaemiko style. So yeah, I think it's just like, it's a little bit overcrowded, so I would put her in something is off. I think it's better, it's like more pleasant to look at than the previous one, but I still think, I would say like her base outfit, I think works the best, but you choose. I really like the shoes in there. It's just like, I feel like it's a little bit overcrowded. So yeah, I still think I like her base outfit the most. It's simple, but it works so well. And I like the color palette the most out of all of them as well. I think she could run with it. Maybe. OG Teio, best Teio. I guess this is how it looks like for me at least. So, yeah, that was Tokai Teio. Leather the best. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You see, it's as many people, as many opinions. Okay, so we're putting those aside and moving to Maruzensky. And you know what? This outfit is taunting me because I wanted her so badly and I got special week instead. So it makes me cry, but look, black and gold, it could never go wrong. I'm not the biggest fan of this random thing flowing out, like this kind of, you don't even know what that is. Like this, I feel like this is a little bit unnecessary. Whoa, mama, I know, guys, I know. Whistle, chill. It's just, I don't know. First of all, it fits her well. She's like very confident. I like how she has those ruffles on top. You know what, guys? Fun fact. Ruffles on top of the bikini makes your boobs look bigger. This is a fact, actually. So now you know. I love the hard sunglasses. They're kind of like, you know, they're kind of cheesy, but it works so well for her. And then this very, like this, my lady, this is like, you remember Garter Belt, cutesy Garter Belt by Special Week? This one, I'm pretty sure she should wear it to, you know, to the bedroom, not with the swimming suit. So that's pretty bold. But I also love the shoes and pedicure, which is basically like sand golds or sunset kind of colors, which matches the vibe of the, you know, tropical island summer on the beach so well. I would say I only don't like how this one is blue for some reason, so let me just real quick like make it like this, more like this, you know, different color or something so it could fit better, and then I would be happy. I genuinely, I think adding more of purple, because she has like, I guess like the gems are could be a little bit more purplish because she has those kind of like gemstones on top here and here on her bikini. But I would put like, let's say here purple gem, or maybe by the back a purple one. So to add a little bit of more of purple, and I'll be happier. And to get rid of this thing in the back because I don't see the necessity of that. Now you've ruined ruffled brass for us. Let me live in the light. I would comment something here, but I don't wish to risk my internet footprint. Damn. Oh, but he's not a fan of this outfit. I personally, I really like this bikini. I think it's very fancy. I learned a ruffle fact from another VTuber that did outfits reviews. I also learned that the colored things dangling off her kind of looks like... That's awful. Why are you ruining me like this? This Teio outfit is what inspired Tsushire's outfit. Okay. But yeah, okay, still on to Tokai Teio. We're already moved on from Tokai Teio. I apologize. The trunk, I cannot like go back to it because I already got rid of the file. This outfit exists and she claims to be young. Ham is legally able to drive and drives alone. Yeah, Maruzensky is one of a mysterious Uma. I would say it's a solid... Is it solid drip though? I feel like, I love it, but like as a design, I feel like it's just like, once again, maybe if it didn't have this thingy, I would like it a little bit more, and as I said, purple. I don't know if I would put her in solid drape. I feel like it's a little bit too little. Haha, too little because it's only bikini. Get it? I'm sorry. Festival Teio outfit inspired Tsuyoshi outfit. Have I seen Dream Journey Christmas outfit? The trunk we are doing by the tier list, so I'm not going to move forward. There are so many many outfits that we're going to rate. We're going to rate all of them. Did I see all of them? Not in detail, so I cannot say right now if I've seen it or not. She just went back to college to get a trainer for life. Probably. I mean, you don't know how exactly Tracing Academy works. Like, maybe you can be there for as long as you can run, you know? And even if you cannot run, you can still bring your knowledge to the younger generations. So maybe you can stay there forever as an Uma girl. Okay, so yeah, I think it's like, okay, but not enough. It's just like, I love it. but as a design itself, it's like, I love it in a simp way. Therefore, I cannot put it in a solid drip, you know? Oh my god, yeah, okay, fair. Quick reminder, Maru was still kicking around when Oguri Cap was still racing, you see. Okay, and that's not the only Maruzensky feat. We also have this one, which is unfortunately cut. But we have this kind of... I wouldn't even say it's Japanese vibe, it's more of a Chinese vibe of the outfit. Color palette definitely changed from her usual dark or very red colors. I may be drooling, but the design kinda made... Exactly, you get me, guys, you get me. You get me. Tachyon is still in the academy even though she can't run anymore. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. This one's a lot better. I personally don't like it that much. I just, you see, like, I don't like those bright yellow things around her sleeves. I feel like they're so unnecessary and they make it look awkward. Sure, in here you can see they have this great decoration. But I think what could have been done is this thing could have been like put around it here, like by the ends of those sleeves, and still work well, instead of like giving you those extra elements around it. It just feels way too crowded. And then this is a personal preference because I feel the shape overall isn't too bad. I like how those arms are free in the wild in here. I don't know what the fuck is here. Maybe you can tell me. Is it some kind of like car key or something? If that's so, it's kind of funny because like the entire design is like Asian, traditional Asian, and then she has like a car key or whatever. I don't know for sure though, so you tell me. What I hate is, first of all, what the fuck is this pattern here? And second of all, I just don't like those kind of... I don't know. I feel like those kind of tights make it look so... The entire design so awkward. Like, I don't like how the legs look in them. They feel like, I don't know. Goddess vibe? Even goat steer for... Damn! Damn! That's crazy. I like how she has like this kind of... I don't know what that is. Bridge? Or some sort of fence between the clouds? So it's like heavenly for sure. The Genshin 5, my grandma. Maruzensky also, I don't like that in here we have different flower and here we have like sakura flower. Like decide on one flower, please. So completely different aura for sure. I don't know. Personally, I don't really like it. I feel like something is off about this one. It's just like overall, it's not too bad, but I'm very, very much not into those ties, and I think that's what ruins everything for me. This and those things on the sleeves, and it's just like those things that are the two things that I feel like they are off, and eventually those car keys, whether they are, if they are car keys, because I'm not sure. My god, I lost my brain cells for a moment. But yeah, I'm not sure what the hell that is. But it feels off as well. So that's why. But now we have, we can see all the Maruzenskys together, so you can compare, see which one is your favorite. I think my favorite is the bikini one. But you see, I'm a little bit of a simp for Maruzensky, so yeah. Apologize for that. Yep. Yeah, definitely. For me, the bikini one is the best. Still, it's like a little bit awkward in this part, but other than that, like, she feels the best for me. Okay, so that was Maruzensky. Goddess rocks. You see, we have all different opinions, and that's all fine. So we're moving to Fuji Kiseki and her... I don't even know how to call this outfit. Purple fantasy, whatever. She has like this kind of ballerina pose, but she does not have ballerina shoes, so more of a dancer pose in general. I'm not that fond of the color dress. It's not bad per se, it's just like I don't think it fits Fuji Kiseki, because like you can see her eyes are turquoise and her hair is more shaded into like greenish blue rather than purplish, which is why I feel like it doesn't really match that well. Then we have this necklace that has red, but the only other thing that is red are those nails, so maybe... I also don't like how... Shit. I also don't like how shoes are, because like they couldn't... I don't think they could decide whether they want them to be gold or silver, and I think that's my issue overall. I don't like how they couldn't decide whether they want gold or silver, so they added both. And if you've seen my other... Yeah, okay, it doesn't work like that. If you've seen my other streams, you know that I'm not the biggest fan when they're mixing up silver and gold. Just I'm always like decide on one. I know it's not like a crime to do that, it's just for me it always feels off, so I would rather just get rid of that and just add. But then again, it loses a little bit of a charm, so maybe adding a little bit of a red would also help. Even if only for a little bit. Like, you know, adding here something red. Maybe on the bottom of the shoes it could be red as well, or somewhere else, maybe in the middle of the shoe. I don't know, overall I feel like something is off and I don't know if I can fix that. Her outfit when you go out somewhere fancy. Just like, I'm not the biggest fan when they mix gold and silver, especially when, you see, the problem for me is like, you see on the outside, you have like gold on the outside and silver on the inside. It doesn't feel like, which is even in the bracelet, so I could say like they have something going on in here. It's just like, personally, I don't like it. Her Kiseki have been covered. Oh my god, you did not just write that. Based. Her outfit when you go some... Oh yeah, okay, I read that. I don't know, it just... It feels like nothing special, you know? This is supposed to be like alternative outfits are supposed to be like better or something, and I'm personally not a big fan of Fuji Kiseki base outfit as well, so no, I just wanted this one. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of her base outfit as well, but at least it had like more consistency to it. And now it's not about her boobs being out in the world, I promise you. It's just, you see, her eyes were within the gem. And yeah, sure, I'm pretty sure I said something like there should be more of the turquoise. But in here, it's just like, it feels like this outfit was not made for her, but for someone else. But she was the one who wears it now. So I would say the base is better. And I feel like I'm putting her in because it feels way too underwhelming for me. It's just like, I don't know. I don't like it at all. Where did I put her? Oh, her base one I put at as well, because I didn't really personally like it either. So I think Fuji Kiseki needs a new stylist, I would say. And then we're moving on to Oguri Cap, and this is her soon to be within global available Christmas outfit, if that wasn't obvious enough. And I gotta say, that's a lot of white. That's a lot of white. That's a lot of white, and I don't know if but I'm thinking if I could change something for it to make more sense. I feel like her base outfit tries too much in the attractiveness business, but I can agree it's better. You were talking about Fuji still, right? I would say it's not so bad, but I feel like... Okay, let's analyze it. First of all, I love the decorations on the top. I love them. This is good. This is good. This is good. I like it. And then we have like those Italian kind of... Actually, it's Hungarian flag, not Italian. Well, if you look at it this way, it's Italian. But if she goes down, it's like... Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. I like that. I really like how the inside is green. And the outside here is also green. In general, I like the color palette. I think they managed to match the colors pretty well. Like here you have like dark purplish, and it's even like in here on the shirt. Then you have black buttons. This one is like Frozen merchandise belt kind of thing, because you see the leaves like in Frozen 2, and then some icicles like Elsa does. Definitely a Frozen reference. I know my thing. I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm a fan of that pattern here. I feel like it's too many patterns with this one. I'd rather for it... Give me that. You know what? We're going to do some shenanigans. I think it's like a little bit too many patterns. Just give me a normal pen, because honestly... Let me cook for a moment. It's been a while since I cooked. I know it feels like I'm being lazy right now, but it's not that. It's just like... Okay, so we got this one, right? And then we're doing the gradient thingy. Lock in. Lock the fuck... Why aren't you locking in? Thank you. Or even like... No, not the other way around. And then you go to those dots, which I think I can make even. I think I should be able to make... Yeah. Okay, but much smaller, okay? Please and thank you. Okay, something like that, right? You know it's just symbolic. And then you have those stars, which I also probably have the shape for. Where the hell are you? Okay, and like there's... Ooh. You know, oh, too big. Okay, but you know, like this kind of thing. And I feel like if it was like this, maybe it would be... Or even like without the stars. Something like this, like, you know... Or even without it. Wouldn't be too little. Or maybe even turn it only green. Okay, let me... Oh, green, yeah, green is better. Green is much better, never mind. Green is much better, yeah. You put the green in here, you still have like the color thingy going on, but it doesn't feel too crowded, because like then you have this yet another pattern, and it feels like way too much. Way too much. Hi Mihai! I actually like Nomura Oguri mod as well. Time for jolly maxing. Vibe of Polish regional outfit. Oh, that for sure, it feels this way. Probably still roll for Xmas Ogiri since she's meta. Yeah, I that's what I didn't say, but she's coming soon and she's in the meta, so a lot of people will want her either way. But yeah, I think that just this checkered pattern, it just doesn't work in there. Other than that, it's pretty solid. I personally, if not this check, I still like it more than the base Oguri, because like, well, if you don't know my opinion about basic Oguri, I think I was pretty open with what I didn't like there, and I feel like it's a little bit too many things that are inconsistent. So, oh god, I didn't want to tilt you like that. I would say this one is okay, but not enough for me to be a solid drip. It could be solid drip if only like this pattern wasn't there, and maybe lessen a little bit of decorations, because it feels a little bit too much. Even like those stars there, we could get rid of them because we already have those, or get rid of these kind of like chains in there, because it just feels, oh sorry, you don't see it, those chains, it just feels too much. It just feels like it's too much. But overall, I would say yeah, I like it better than basic Oguri Cap, which is visible because Oguri is down there. You hate her head. I love her head. I think head decorations are the best part. I hate her head decoration on the default one. So, you know, to each their own, you know, Mihai. To each their own. That was so goody. That's so goody. And moving on to Gold Ship. And once again, starting off with the... Am I saying it? Yeah. Starting off with swimsuit. And yeah, okay, let's go. Best out. Okay, we have Gold Ship swimsuit enthusiast. Eh? Okay, I see. It's her regional tradition. She will have head decorations on all races. I mean, all of the Umas have head decorations, but okay. So what I like about this design is, first of all, I love how she has like seaweed and starfish there. as she just jumped out of like the deep, deep ocean. It's like, I'm going to shoot you with my guns, because she has like 2 guns. This one is clearly, that was a foreshadowing for Luffy's outfit in on like the recent island that he was on. I forgot how it was called. Fuck. The one where Vegapunk was at, you know? Like, you look at it and you don't tell me you don't see Luffy's outfit. She's gonna soak you with that gun. I think she did not need that gun for Sam to be soaked. I mean, what? I'm sorry, I'm disgusting. Pretend you didn't hear that. I like her outfit. I like her shoes, although I don't know exactly what's going on top of here. Like, this shape is a little bit awkward overall. I love her hairstyle. Her hairstyle may be my favorite thing in the entire design. I don't know what's this tattoo about, so if someone is nerdy enough to tell me, just let me know. And overall she just wears like a simple black swimming suit with a little bit of like this thing over there. Very popular type of swimming suit. I love her aviator glasses as well. She looks like a Mejiro here without her cap. Does she? I don't know. I don't see that. I think she, just her smile or her goofiness. I love how they are maintaining it in this design. But I still think it's not enough. It's just like, you know, it's not enough. Once again, that's the problem with swimming suits. Like, for me, they're never enough. But I would love for her to see, like, more of this hairstyle, for sure. For sure. For sure. I love it. And I'm glad that they didn't just, like, went with, oh, she's going to be fashionista, like Maruzensky. No, they went with, like, oh, goofy elements. And I love that for her. Cover her... Wait. Let me... Okay, wait. Let me just... copy-paste her. Let's check that theory, okay? What the f... Okay. So, we're going like that. We're going to drop her... Nah, still doesn't look like... For me, she still doesn't look like, you know... Mejiro McQueen. My favorite styles are Durandal and Caston Lighto. They have very good styles. Hi, Kenjas. I don't think we're going to do either, but when it comes to Durandal... Durandal is here on Solid Drip, so... she's here. So yeah, no, I don't see it. But if you see that, then it's fine. So this is the outfit number 1, but you know how Gold Ship is popular, so she has already outfit number 2, which is this one, and I know a lot of people love this one. Saber Horse, no. Durandal Saber Horse. What do you mean by Saber Horse? I'm not that knowledgeable, I just like know their names, so if you want to ask something lore-wise to me, like I will not know. I love how she has this anchor, which is a reference to one of her, like a reference to her power within the game. I don't know if it's a reference to another thing in real life. I know she's trouble, but I adore the colors. Okay, one thing I do not like. This thing in here. I feel like we could have done something else. Like, I think overall the concept of putting a little bit of brightness in here is not bad. It's just this flower specifically, I don't think it looks that aesthetic. I know she's supposed to be like on the fashion show or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know, it feels a little bit weird. I think the shoes should be more of like this toned down golden color, because like they don't match the rest of the golden elements. Shit, sorry. And I think like there's a little bit too many of those things in here. Like maybe lessen to 2 chains less, and I would be happier with that. I love the gloves. I love them. I love the top. Overall, like, you look at the top only and I adore it. Ah, Saber from Fate. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. I didn't connect. You see, when I'm within one fandom, I don't go beyond that. We're talking about Uma Musume, you bring me Fate, and I'm like, what? What saber? Lightsaber? What? Bright gold shoes. Yeah, but overall, it's like, I love this anchor. I would say that, can I pass it off, this flower? I guess. Maybe I'm just too... I think, overall, I want to put her in solid drip. I wish her hairstyle was just like the one in here, though. I don't know. I just like this hairstyle so much more than this simple one. But then again, I feel like this simple one fits the shapes, the sharper shapes of the dress more, so probably that's not the bad idea. You know what? I'm going to appreciate and put it in solid drip because I love the colors all together and I love this anchor. So I'm going to look past this flower and say, okay, it's kind of goated. Black and that tone of red and the combination of both. It's like, I call it cornberry red. I don't know, like I think cornberries are a little bit brighter, but whatever. But I always call it like, or wine red. Oh, wine red is probably more fitting. Give her pink hair and she looks like Mori from Holo. You know what? For purposes of research, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I cannot color if... Oh, I think I make them too bright, but it's fine. We're going to readjust. For the sake of research. I will change the color, don't worry. I know it's too bright for Mori. Mori has more toned down. Like this, right? I mean... I can kind of see it when it's like far away. The flower has been forgiven, yeah. Yeah, I have given a mercy for... Yeah, okay, that's kind of Mori Calliope. Kind of looks like her, yeah, okay. Fair point. So, I would say, overall, Godashi, she visibly gets one of the better treatments. Overall, because, well, her outfits are, I would say, a hit. I still love her basic design though. I don't know. I know it's like, I think the dress one, the Met Gala or however you want to call it, is better, but there's something about the OG one that you're just like, it's so good. It's so good. It's basically the mascot. Technically, Special Week was supposed to be a mascot. I mean, she's on the icon. She was the one who had the first season of the anime, right? But Godashi is just like this crazy, chaotic character that no one can imagine Uma Musume existing without. So, yeah. We got Godashi. It's the girder, isn't it? Not even Saige used Special Week as a mascot. Yeah, I know, and a lot of people are like, whatever, Special Week, no one cares about Special Week, but I feel a little bit bad for Special Week. Okay, I think Haru Urara is more of a mascot than Special Week, to be fair. Now we have Vodka's Christmas outfit, and I gotta say, it's kind of fun, you know? Like, I don't know, though, if... Okay, so the top is fun. I love those little things for ears that looks like a mini Christmas hats, and then she has like those stars, Christmas stars. I love how she has those winter flowers. I don't remember how they're called, but there's like a little Christmas bell. She has like a checkered tie in there. I love the jackets. I don't know how to feel about the bottom though, so let me check if like maybe putting different, like the darker color to them would make it work better. I feel then it may be too dark. Let me see. If I put color, it would be way too different, right? Okay, it's way too different. But maybe something like that. I don't know, let me check. I need to check. It's just quick check if it would work better or not, because I cannot imagine, with my small brain, I cannot imagine it right now without trying it out. Do you think it's better or worse? I kind of dig it better, I think. I think I kind of dig it better with brown than with white. It feels like more of a costume then, right? Because you still have a break in between with the white, so it's fine. I don't know, how do you think? I think like if she had like dark pants, it would work better. Oh, we really don't align on head decorations. It's okay, Mihai, we have all different kinds of aesthetics. If you don't like the earmuffs, you don't like them. I think they're goofy, but they're fit. The only thing I would maybe try to change would be to put the green color in there. So like one of them could have stripes. Like, you know, like something like that. Would make it a little bit more individual from the other. Xmas color association of red, green, and brown. Oh, I love it, actually. But I love Christmas in general. I could see her working in Christmas market in that outfit, a bit more sporty, very fitting for to Vodka. You hate red and green. Okay, so you probably hate nice nature, eh? I mean, not maybe her personality, but her outfit. You just okay. No, it's fine. Like I have my own. I hate association of, let's say, oh my god, which pink and green, when they're like vibrant pink and green, or green and white, because it reminds me of like only green and white. In here, it's Christmassy is fine, but like green and white, it always reminds me of toothpaste. Yeah, I hate her outfit. Okay, well, fair enough. I think if the pants were brown, I would like it more, because it feels like too bright on the bottom, personally. Personally, that's what I believe. Imagine her running on the snow, and it's like, she just, like, half of her is not visible because it's like aligns with the snow. It's just like, you know, mixes with the snow. I still think I like this outfit better. I love her shoes though. I like this outfit better than her base one. I just don't really... You see, I don't like... For example, I don't like this yellow and turquoise. This is also the color duo that I... Maybe if it's like more on the summer look, it feels good. But in this case, it's just like it feels awkward. But still, I would say it's something... okay, but not enough. Yeah, it's okay, but not enough. I don't think it's like something is off. I think it's just like you change the pants color and I would be happy, and just add the green, a little bit of a green on top of her ears. So I feel like in this case though, because you're saying like both green and red are dominant colors. In this one, look, the green is toned down. I'm not trying to change your mind, okay? Just saying, like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's it. End of the story. But like in this case specifically, those green colors, they're very toned down, so they don't feel like this is like the dominant color. But I understand what you're talking about. If like the green is more vibrant, I could understand that. In this case, agree to disagree. Okay, so that was Vodka. And we're moving to Daiwa Scarlet. And Daiwa Scarlet. Oh, this one. We're still on Christmas, so I'm sorry, Mihai. You have to somehow swallow this hard to swallow pill. But I gotta say immediately, I love the hairstyle. I love it so much. Like, I'm not a big fan of twin tails in general. I'm not a big fan of twin tails. I don't really like how twin tails look aesthetically. Her hair down is gorgeous. This is my princess. Green and yellow is something I like. You see that, as I said, to each their preferences. And I kind of like, I dig that. She has the key for her heart in here. She has a heart on the top. She has a heart on the tiara. I actually absolutely dig that outfit. I think the shoes are very bold though. I think I would change the shoes or make them like maybe more fluffy on top. Like, you know, even can I kind of wait? Give me Daiwa. let's just steal this part. Like put it on top of here. Instead of those stocking then. I don't know if they wouldn't be like too close to, but don't mind me just messing around. Yeah, something like that. I think like I would like them a little bit better. Or maybe even put them lower. But then I would have to, we would have to make the legs there. Or instead of the legs, we could go with, like, you know, the thighs that are, like, make the thighs darker in there. Sheesh. Like, you know, she would be wearing the ties that would be like a little bit transparent. Something like that. Like, you know. Like that. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe not this color, but whatever. I think the shoes aren't the best in here. More uncovered skin is indecent. Oh, that's some. Sorry. Kinda feels weird looking at the... No, she seems a lot slimmer. I was used with her twin tails framing her body and make her look bigger. I don't like her twin tails, so that's why I'm like... I know it feels off to you because you're so used to the twin tails. I understand that. But like for me, this hairstyle is superior. You like Daiwa's hairstyle more in there. Scarlet is a Christmas princess in that outfit. Yeah, she so is. Symboli Rudolf Christmas tree outfit review when? I don't know what you're talking about. Twin-tail hater? Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I'm not that fond. But overall, I love the dress. I don't know. I just love the dress. This is Christmas festivity altogether. Yeah, you may laugh. It's like, oh, isn't she too much uncovered? It's Christmas, you know, it's cold, snow and all, but... You know how there are those Christmas songs and there are like those girls dancing in the background? That's what it gives me a vibe of. You don't like how big the side bangs? I actually think they give off like much more personality. But I could understand because they left the bangs as they are, and usually the twin tails are higher, so you don't look that much at them. In here, they stand out, but I actually find them fun in here, in this design specifically. 90s anime girl? Yeah, 90s anime girl. 90s anime girl. For me, it's a solid drip. I don't care. Yeah, sure, I would love the shoes to be a little bit different, but overall, I think, like, I like it. I don't know. I think, like, I'm using my bias in this case. Oh my goodness, goddess. Sorry, oh my goodness. I'm tsundere for twin tails. I'm not being tsundere, I just don't like them. It's not being a tsundere. Being tsundere is like, oh, I don't like them, but I secretly like them. No, I'm not all that fond for twin tails. If they're like, you know, if they're... I don't know if they're still twin tails when you're on when you have them on bottom. Because like, on bottom, they're not that bad. I actually like them. But when they're like coming out from the top of the head, I don't like that. Yeah, I did not watch it. But I know which one it is. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we have Christmas one and the base one. So, for comparison, you can check and decide which one you like better. I like the Christmas princess better. I like her better. I think her base outfit works, but it's just like boring. This one is much more interesting. Tsundere anime characters ruin twin tails for me. Maybe that's... She's also tsundere. So, maybe that's the point. Because when they have hair dye, it feels like... You know when tsunderes usually have twin tails, right? When they put their hair down, it's like they're uncovering their true selves. I like this kind of like color setup as well. It's just like overall the design itself is just way more boring. That explains things. Yeah. And now we have the next one because Daiwa has only this many. We have Taiki Shuttle, and this is The only outfit that Taiki Shuttle has as an alternative outfit. It feels like an American California girl on a vacation. I don't know if that's the theme that they were going for, but dude, the hamburger is like, oh, remember, she's American, so we're going to put hamburger in there. Oh, remember, she's a cowgirl, so we're going to add literal cow there. I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that. I like the hairstyle. I think it's a very cute little braid in there. I like the kind of like hairband, but it's out of like material. I like that. I like the color palette overall. I'm not that fond of the usage of red though. It feels like there are a little bit too many colors in there, but maybe that's what was also the concept, you know, how Americans like rainbow vomiting everywhere, so she's also a little bit for a rainbow vomit. Aesthetically, yeah, no, aesthetically, it's just like those, my god, suspenders, that's how they're called, wait. Yeah, suspenders, okay, I wasn't, for a moment I was like, is it suspenders? Those suspenders don't really align well with those pants. Those pants are atrocious, honestly. All different kinds of colors. The bottom shoes here are nice, but they just like don't match the rest. It's just, I don't know. It feels like so off overall. Something is off. Is it something is off or off? I cannot decide. I think I would even put her lower to, You know what? Because I can see potential in some of the elements. I know what they were going for. They didn't go for it in the right way though. Seeing a twin girl with her hair down is peak. Little cow is cute. I'm not saying it's not cute, it's just like, and it's kind of like matching because it's just like a random decoration that you put next to the camera. It's fine, right? Overall, it's just, you just add so many things over there. Like this belt is disgusting. Like maybe if this belt wasn't there, it would look better, but still the suspenders don't match the entire outfit. I don't know why it's there, which is kind of amusing because I had a character who had like this kind of crop top thing and suspenders and shorts, but well, I gotta say mine outfit that I designed for my character looked better. Just saying. I would say put her in tier still. I don't tier or something is off. Nah, tier. Suspenders, hamburger shoes, head accessories, where do you see pompons? I don't know. It's just like they put everything. I mean, I think this is how Japanese perceive Americans. This bunch of nonsense, which I cannot blame them, but it doesn't excuse their designing abilities. So I would say, ironically enough, I would say I still like this outfit better than her original one, but they're both in the same tier, so that says something about her. Taiki Shuttle just can't win. Aren't pompons the shoulder thing is? Oh, I think it's just like ruffled. I don't know. I don't even know. No, it's like they're connected to the shirt though. But now I understand what you were talking about, because I was confused about what are you talking about exactly. They look like balloons strapped on her chest. Damn. The boobies? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can understand what you're talking. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, that's the problem, because that's her personality. Big boobs, that's her entire personality. I like the hairstyle in here as well. I really do. And if they went maybe more hippie way, you know, to dress her up more like a hippie or like modern hippie, it would be fun. But overall, I'm sorry, Taiki, but you're just not winning. You keep on losing. Moving on to Grass Wonder. And we have our fantasy cleric kind of outfit. Which, I gotta say I love the hat. I love those kinds of hats on clerics. One thing I would change would be probably the ties. Which I said I'm not a fan of that color, but let me just maybe make them brown or something. It's just don't like the design, but like the color scheme. I love the color scheme in here as well. I really like the brown mint colors with white and gold. Like this kind of green. This kind of green works well with. I don't know if what I'm doing is right, but like. I don't know. I think like the ties, if they were different color, I would like them a little bit better because like it feels like, I don't know. I don't like it overall. I think overall it looks aesthetic. It's just like the shapes. I like the skirt. I like the bottom. I don't like the top really. Solid. Hope she has high level to be a party healer. Funny thing about, we will be talking about it because Grass Wonder has another outfit that's more matching to, from what I believe, like her kind of history or the concept of her design than that. So it's kind of ironic that they made her cleric. Yeah, the top, I don't really dig the top. Like I don't like how she has like this thing by the neck. Then I don't like how it's like, maybe if instead of putting this turquoise color in there, right? Like this, they could have given her a cape instead and it would look like a little bit more fun. Like short cape, not the long one, like the short cape. And the shoes, they're kind of whatever. I think if they made them, maybe instead of, maybe if these, I'm just like quickly doing that. If those were dark and the shoes were brown, for me they would work a little bit better. From far, maybe. So turquoise, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not British or nor American, so I'm just bullshitting my way through. I don't even know how you pronounce it. I'm just like, I'm reading it as I see it. I never really liked Grass Wonder that much. I think Grass Wonder overall is pretty okay. I would say it's okay, but not enough. I would say it's okay, but not enough. And then we have another outfit for her. And the other outfit is this one. And this one is a little more to my liking. A little bit more, but at the same time, I'm not that fond of the choice of colors. Like, I'm happy she has this, oh god, I forgot how it's called. She's OP, class change. Yes, she has like entire class change. Now she's a warrior. And I gotta say, like, I like how she has this chest plate in there, how she has like this thing behind her. It makes her look like a warrior. The top is wonderful. It feels like powerful. The bottom, the shoes are pretty good. I just don't like this. I think my main issue is I don't like this shade of blue. So this is the only thing that's pissing me off in this design specifically. This and maybe how they... Well, actually, no, never mind. There's red and there's red, it's fine. So I think like the only thing I dislike is basically this. Maybe they should have not done this pattern here. I think it's a little bit too much. Like you didn't need that. And then like those kind of snowflakes kind of thingy. And the flowers, I feel like it's too much. So they could have gotten rid of at least one of those. Legs are goofy. They may look goofy, but they're actually like based on how samurais would. Although it feels like it's too low. I think, you know, what I would have done would be put this part on the knee, because it feels a little bit weird now that you're talking, like now that you
pointed it out, I'm like, okay. Was it supposed to be this way? Like, wasn't it supposed to be like, you know, longer? Make it longer. Yeah, okay, now I think it would have worked better for me personally. So that's one small thing. But still, like, I think I would have given it, like, solid drip, if not the color palette. I'm not that fond of those mix of colors, so I'm just putting her in okay, but not enough. She would have lower mobility with armor on knee. Yeah, but that's how usually, I don't know, I felt like it's just like, you see, because you have... Just show me. Let me show it to you. You have in here kind of a circle, and in here kind of circle. It looks off. It's like off. Like there is a bump and there is a bump. Like bump under bump. It doesn't look good. That's my point. That's my point. So yeah, for me, okay, but not enough. I think it's the best of her outfits though. I think it's the best of her outfits, and I don't think she's like doing that badly. And I definitely like them more than her base outfit, which is extremely simple. And if you remember correctly, I wasn't that fond of the shoe choice. I know, I understand what it was a reference to. I got that information out of Uma Musume fans, but I personally, yeah. I hope I get this outfit for her in a lucky roll. I hope you'll get it. I hope you'll get it. I am honestly the one I'm waiting for the most right now is Matikane Tannhauser. That's the one that I'm waiting for the most. Healer the coolest? Well, I can understand that. I can understand it because I think it has the best color palette overall from all of those. So it feels like the best out of like all the designs from her. Moving on to Hishi Amazon, and I gotta say, sorry for the low quality, but I gotta say, like, now she looks like an Amazon for me. Like, not the store, not the online store, but like the Amazon, like Wonder Woman kind of type. Like, this feels like an outfit like the Amazon girl would wear or something like that. It's just like, you know, it kind of feels like a Greek vibe, but also like Roman vibe, like, you know, antique. It feels, or maybe even like a little bit of Egyptian, basically like antique kind of outfit, which honestly, I love it. I love it. I think it fits her so well, even though she has extremely dark hair and like this kind of color may feel off of it all. I actually don't have issue with it. I like how the decorations are out there on the ears with the brighter way, so it can actually complement the outfit itself. I love the connection of white gold and this kind of like mint green. It just works like, you know, antique items that you found from like digging within Egyptian or Greek. I know those are two different. I think it's more Egyptian than Greek though. So let's go with Egyptian colors, right? It feels like, yeah, ancient Egypt colors kind of thing. I don't remember where did Amazons came from? From Greek mythology, right? So maybe it should be more Greek in the end. But you know what I'm talking about. I missed some accessory on hands, matching giant mass belt as belt, but really cool design. I really like it. I personally like it. I like this sphere for her, I guess, side of her body in here. It feels fun. I genuinely, and then you have those little golden circles out there. I don't know. It feels matching. Meredith had better, okay, but Meredith is better overall. That's no question. There's no question about it. But I'm putting it in as a solid drip. Genuinely, I think it's a solid drip. Fashion goat, maybe not, but solid drip, and it's fitting her concept so well. In comparison to what she has by default, I would say huge improvement. Huge improvement from what she has as, like, this one doesn't scream... Oh shit, sorry about red screen. This one doesn't scream Amazon at all. Like, this one, I guess, blue and white kind of feels like Greek colors, but no, this is so much better. So much better. So, Hishi Amazon, thank you so much for your input. Moving to Mejiro McQueen. Oh, sorry. And this is... Okay, she has two outfits. This is the outfit that came out together with the first Tokai Teio outfit that we were rating. And her stomach is still out. I don't get it. I don't like it. Like, I feel overall it's a fun... Like, I like the mini top hat. I love mini top hats, okay? From your class bully to a proper Uma. I don't know what she has in the back there, but it doesn't look good. A lot of ruffles. Like the top coat. This, I don't even know if it's coat, but like the top with it, like the vest kind of thingy, looks fine. But I don't know. Her naked stomach upsets me. And I remember how we were rating her default outfit. This one. This part of the stomach also upset me, and I couldn't find a way to make it work well. And I remember now called Mr. Generalny did the redesign of that. I remember that much, but it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. You find it fitting? Well, I feel like if you tried to do something with it in here specifically, I don't think it would work because the thing that looks like a vest, right? Not the vest, but it's like corset. I think like if you put it something under it in here, in this case, it will look a little bit awkward. So I don't think there is a better way in the way that they made it. So let's say I'm forgiving for it. I like the shoes, kind of. I don't think the stripes in here are necessary, but at least like the stripes are also in there on the back. Unique stomach breathing technique, maybe. Looks like a center of the flower. Huh, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Like, I can get where you get that from, but I personally, like, I don't know. I feel like it's because I have such a weakness for, like, Victorian era outfit, that when someone tries to make more of a modern rendition, because that's how I would call it, more of a modern rendition of it, I just like, that's not the same, it's not hitting the same, you know? Overall, I don't think it's too bad. I don't know what the thing in the back is. This thing, like this wavy thing with white outline. I don't know what that is. But overall, it's definitely not the worst. I would say I can put it in. For me, it's okay, but not enough. You know? But I'll be fair. It's okay, but not enough for me. For me personally. If someone likes this outfit, I can understand that wholeheartedly. I think it's a little bit better than the default outfit as well, but we have one more outfit for her, which is this simple... This is really an outfit? Wait. Did I not mess it up? Wait, because like, it looks like a casual outfit more than anything, but let me check. Maybe I made a mistake. If not, then I'm... Okay. Let me check. Fair Lady of the Wave. This is an alternative outfit. It looks like the laziest... It's Easter time... Oh shit. The laziest It's Easter time outfit they could have come up with. Because I don't know. I don't see the Lady of the Waves here. Oh wait, it's... Oh my god, it's almost transparent! Whoa! You see her tummy in there! Okay, I don't know what to think now. Because, like, I see the ruffles in there, but it's like, is it her underwear or does she wear something beneath? I don't know what to think about it now. Neighbor outfit, finally. What the sequel? Let's go for a picnic. You have, Mihai, you have, no, was it you? Someone previously said, oh, like, gosh, she looks like... I don't see that. I don't think they look the same, okay? They don't look the same. They have different hairs, different bangs. You're anti-Tammy today? This is a hate speech? I'm sorry. I'm not anti-Tammy. And this in here, I mean, it being transparent, it kind of concerns me. I'm not gonna lie. But, like... I don't think this is the issue here. The issue here is like this is a simple ass design. It was you. Why? Still trying to make his point? I don't see the point. You see, Her hair shape. Okay. A little bit of a rant. When you have Gorshi, she has straight, right? You have Mejiro. You have this kind of pear shape. Very round shapes. This is not the same! It's simple, but is it boring? Wouldn't say. I don't think it's boring per se. I think the transparency actually makes it interesting. I'm just worried what's underneath there. I can see there's something underneath it, so maybe I shouldn't be that worried. But like the decorations definitely make it much better. I don't know how to feel about those elements like being like that, you know, like those part of ruffles, the darker ones. They're kind of off-putting for me. The shoes are very pretty. Overall, it is a very clean design. What did I fuck up? No, I was first drawing Gorshi and then I was drawing Mejiro. I didn't fuck up anything. Unless I messed up what I was saying. Shizeno Jo-sama? I mean, in what case you're taking this point? Prim and proper? I mean, she's having her tummy out. I don't know how much of prim and proper that is. Dude, if she was prim and proper, she wouldn't even be showing her ankles. But, give me the... Where is my tier list? Okay, here. I would put her in okay, but not enough. It's like, the design itself is not bad. I think it's like, overall, the cleanliness of it makes me like it the most out of all of them. But it's just like, simply basic. Which is nothing wrong, but it's like, for me to... Like, it would have to be more special, feel more special for me to put it higher. This game has like 7 Mejiros. Yeah, this one is Mejiro McQueen. Yeah, I think out of all the outfits, this one feels the cutest. But, you know, to each their own, Moving on to El Condor Pasa, and we have her this outfit, which was supposed to be like in a fantasy world. I don't know exactly what, like, I know it's like to fit the luchadora. I like the hair in there. I like the golden mask. Overall, I like the colors, even though like I'm not that big of like this green fan of this kind of green, but I think it works somehow. But it, meh, little birdie style, so funny. Ramono is your favorite Mejiro, but Ramono is the one. Okay, so. You would have, Mihai, you would have to check out my stream, but in short, I simped hard, okay? Okay, I simped hard. It's just like, I very much did not like her skirt. It made me uncomfortable. Other than that, I love her. I think I said like she has the sexiest face of all the Umas. Yeah, I said she has the sexiest face of all the Umas. Or at least I meant that, and I still mean it. And I love her. I'm just not that much of a fan of her outfit. Yeah, it's a matter if you find it more or so what cringe. So I think overall, I really like the sun shape. It makes me a pervert, but I really like the sun shape in there. I really like it. I think it's like, as a design, it works well. Like, aesthetically, it works. I understand how someone, like, it depends on someone's preference, I think, whether they like it or not. I like it much better than her default design. I actually like that she has like this kind of fighter pose and she has like a pants, leggings kind of thing, but still, to not make it too empty, they gave her this kind of middle vest or whatever that's called. I don't think like it's filled too much, because I feel like in this case it was so easy for them to lose themselves in all different kind of patterns and details. In here it feels like they knew what they were doing and what they wanted to do. The sun shapes are great. Shut up! Shut up! I can't with you guys. Oh, come on! I meant it. Sun shapes. Yeah, I think bravery. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels to me like they made almost all the Umas that are based on female horses more girly and sexy than Umas based on stallions. Well, isn't that the kind of the point though, Mihai? Isn't that kind of the point? I would have to like put them all on left and right, male, female, or like stallions and Mars, female horse, I think so. And then I would have to compare, because honestly, if you say it like that, you may be right, but you may also be wrong. I would have to compare all of them to make sure your theory makes sense. But yeah, definitely the male ones are never mamacitas. No, wait, Maruzensky was male or female? Maruzensky was male. So you here, bam, bam. You could say it's like, obviously Maruzensky doesn't have this kind of like mamacita default outfit, but still, she gives like a mamacita vibe. Okay, so I personally, I'm not like the biggest fan. Like if I got her in game, I would be like, ah, whatever. But I think overall the design works. So I'm going to put it in okay, but not enough. Because like, for it to be solid, I would have to like it much more. But I think in general, it's not about design. You may not like it due to some like aesthetic differences. What is the max? Wait, let me check. Is the resolution? Did the resolution go to shit? Let me check. Yeah, no, okay. I have 1080, so it had to be something from your side. You love this design, so cheeky. I don't mind it. It's just like not up my aesthetics. But I think for like those kind of vibrant colors, they did a very good job. And you know, I'm always sucker for sun shapes. And I like when the base is like dark and tight. God. Never, I'm not saying anything anymore. I'm not saying anything anymore because I feel like everything I'm saying is like sounds sussy. So never, I'm not saying anything anymore. Okay. You don't like it otherwise? It's fair enough. I think it's okay. I think I like it. I like it, but it's just like not enough to put it into a solid drip. Sucker for sun shapes. I am a sucker for sun shapes. This green, maybe if you change this green to like, I don't know, lighter, maybe not lighter brown, well, maybe white or something, or the green color that would be more similar to the green that is in different places, maybe it would work better. I don't know. But yeah, a condor. Bye-bye, a condor. And we're going to TM Opera. And TM Opera. TM Opera O is actually has one alternative outfit. I love her pose in there, gotta say. I also really like the... I don't know how to feel about the patterns though. I love the colors, I like the shoes. What I feel a little bit conflicted about is the patterns. Because those patterns feel a little bit like out of porcelain, you know, teacups that your grandma owns, kind of. But at the same time, it gives like the charm. It gives the charm to it. So I'm like, that's not so bad. I'm a sucker for this color palette though. They got such a cocky design. Sometimes they miss, but it's powerful. Turkish merchant outfit. I mean, I'm sure I can see like this is like the character that oozes with confidence. I think those strong colors is what brings out the personality as well. So I'm kind of like, it's kind of fun. 1001 nights. That's interesting. For me, it looks more like a stage play, but in like Japanese traditional theater with one person only running the whole show, which maybe it's because, you know, it's TM Opera also, she does have preference in a spectacle, so maybe that's why my mind goes to this. You know what, like this, I think maybe because of this, it's just like white, blue and dark blue, it's just like growing on me, and I think like this just matches the vibe of those, as I call it, teacup patterns. And I like how, like, I feel like maybe the green in there, maybe if the green in there would be brighter. Maybe, I'm not sure, let me check. I would like it a little bit, like, I feel like the belt is, oh yeah, if I would like it a little bit more if like the green was brighter. See the difference? It's like slight difference, but I like it more. But other than that, I like there's nothing that I would change. And personally, I'm a sucker for those colors, and I'm a sucker for this outfit as well. I like how she still mixes up some of this general kind of vibe of this on top of her shoulders, decorations, and the flowers that feel more European, but then matches it up with traditional Asian Japanese outfit. I'm putting it in solid drip, but I think I have a bias for TM Operao, and she doesn't want to come. I don't know why. I really like TM Operao. Is it better one than her base one? I like her base one. I think it's a cheeky one. I can understand people hating it. I personally love it. But once again, I may be biased because I love TM Operao so much. I think she's a fun character overall. I don't know, it's just like, I love her. Base better, okay. I like this one better due to the colors, but I love this one as well. And the only thing I do not like is those golden things on her legs. Poor horse got only one fan letter in its entire career. That's so sad! I would have sent TM Operao a letter. Japanese people thought it would to be ugly. Oh, that's so rude! I don't know what pandemonium is, funny guy, but we're going one by one, and I'm not going to skipping anyone. So if there is such a thing on the list, I will rate it. If there's none, I'm not going to rate it. I'm more bought by those flowers, it has more character. I guess like the, sorry, back to it. This one lacks individual pattern, right? It's like strong colors, and I feel like in here, the gold plays the role, and in here the flowers play the role instead. So that's the significant difference between the two. Next one, Narita Brian. Okay, and this one, one thing I gotta say, the leggings kind of remind me of like, you know, there used to be a leggings phase in like Humankind times, where like all the teenage girls were like, I want to wear galaxy leggings, and that's what it reminds me of. But let's go from top to bottom. I'm not that fan of like those cracks. I know it's probably the reference to her attack Shadow Break. Attack, like her special skill. She's cosplaying Eminence's Shadow. Base is good too, cringy, yeah. It feels like, I'm an edgelord. It feels like your first edgy cosplay on a Comic-Con or or different convention, you know? This is how it feels. Yeah, okay, we're going to go to her base design because I love Narita Brian, but holy shit, her design choices are questionable, and I know it's canon that she doesn't care what she puts on, so you can always say, oh, it matches her character, but oh my god, you think people who play this game will care about her personality being like, I just don't care about what I wear? No, because they're pulling for aesthetic reasons. They're pulling because they're simps. Obsidian looks good though. I don't know, it looks funny, like 14-year-old. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Like 14-year-old discovered anime and put on something that looked like anime. Like they don't even know. Like they probably mixed up. Like this is AliExpress cosplay, and it should have looked differently. but it ended up like this is what you got. For a reminder, goddamn, her base outfit sucks as well. It's awful as well. Okay, there is she cannot win, and she's aware of that. At least she's aware of that. But it's not cool for her fans. The shadow roll was used on her because the horse was apparently scared of her own shadow. Oh. Base sucks more. Yeah, I would agree with that. The base is worse, but this one is like, mom, it's not a face. Triple. Definitely the horse, didn't win those crowns by being fashionista. Seek professional advice once again. Once again, Narita, please, I'm begging you, just seek this professional advice. Someone eaten her base shirt, yeah. So yeah, nothing more to be said. I think it's cringy. It's just like doesn't work. Random ass shapes everywhere. Cringy leggings and top that they promised you it will look epic. It does not. Moving on. Miles better than Narita Taishin. Narita Taishin is also in this tier, so look at her. They're together in this one. We're all in this together. Now we have Symboli Rudolf, and I like these colors. I really like the maple leaf. I don't know if it's a maple leaf or different. No, it's not ginkgo. Ginkgo is definitely a different shape. I like the colors here. I like the top. I really like the top. I don't know how I feel about this part in here because I don't know how it connects to. It does not. So that's what bothers me. How this part connects. But other than that, I don't know if like they adding those sparkles when it looks like Starry Night fits my aesthetic because like I don't know, but I really like this the colors of the whitish, reddish, orange part. This is not bad. She has bandages like you. I do not have bandages. I have a crop top. I swear I have a crop top. I don't have bandages. Yeah, the only thing I don't really like is like this part. Like, look, under it is like, I don't know if it's a big bandage. It cannot be bandage because like the bandage wouldn't go like all the way to the armpit up there. So I don't know what they tried to do here, which pisses me off a little bit. But other than that, I really like this outfit. It's simple though. It's very simple because like, look, there are barely any details, which I understand why, because like, you know, then the marijuana leaves would be like a little bit too much because like there are a lot of them. Pattern is. I like how they're used in here though, very delicately. I think maybe if they toned down, because you know what it looks like a little bit? It looks like they took the kind of pattern tool and they did something like that. Right? It's like, it feels like they didn't think much about where they're putting it. And on the bottom, they're fine. On top, they feel like a little bit too much, maybe. But then again, like, it may felt a little bit too empty. Sexy yukata thingy. I think it's like, for me, it's okay, but not enough. I like it. It's just like missing out on something. And I don't like what's going on in here, on this side. I like this side with bandages more. And no, not because I share bandages, just like her. I do not have bandages. There was one art where I drew myself in those kind of bandages. And it's in an old design, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't count. Main problem with her is feels blocky. Wait, I didn't look that deeply into her. I guess like the front and the back, yeah, I feel like maybe it's... It's a little bit too many hair in there. If we saw how they're turning back to form into a ponytail, it would be more aesthetic. It feels like too many hair was left out to the front. That's you, I can agree with that. Bye-bye, Benyu! I mean, thank you for lurking. I like hugs. Maybe I'm overrating it because Rudolph is my second favorite one after Maru. Listen, you know, you have your own preferences. If it's a bias, it's also a valid reason why you're rating someone higher. It's natural. I think I rated... Who did I rate higher? Sakura Bakshino, I feel like. And Makitane Fukukitaru, I also feel like I rated them higher than I would overall. I'm pretty sure there are like few of those that I rated higher than I originally planned to, just because of the bias I've had. There was, I forgot her name, but this one in the blue jacket with red stripes that I'm right now circling on the tier list. This one I definitely added as a bias. So yeah, I actually like it better than the original outfit, but it's because, like, it's not because this one is bad, it's just like, it's a little bit messy, but once again, I already talked about it on one of the streams, you can check it out there. And I need to add timestamps. I forgot about that. Yeah, I will need add timestamps to the other streams that I did not add. I'm surprised my Kitane Fukutare ranked high. It's because I think her, actually, you know what? Watch previous streams to learn why. I don't change my mind about her though. So Symboli Rudolf, that, there you go. And moving on to Air Groove, which we only have one alternative outfit for her. She also looks like she has chibi proportions. That's the thing, like, I think in Symboli Rudolf, they made the head too big. And it's the same case with TM Operao. They made their heads too big. You can check out both of their, like, classic touches, I mean, the original outfits, and you can notice that. And in here we have Air Groove, which has the wedding kind of outfit, but instead of it being your traditional, you know, gown, she has pants, which honestly, I'm bought. I'm sold, however you say it. Way better. I have seen some. They didn't seem all that big. Yeah, you can notice that. All the Umas younger. Well, it's probably because, like, they wanted to make the concept of academy, so making them more adult-like may have felt like a little bit too off for them. You know, maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to say if it's like that or not. But overall, I think, well, it's a wedding outfit. It depends on, like, how much you like this kind of concept or not. What I don't like is this decoration. It feels like very cheap. Like this one feels very cheap, so I would get rid of it. And this, I don't know, from this perspective, this and she still has this kind of thing that I said it's annoying. Why is it like an important part of Air Groove that she has this kind of like feather thingy in there? What's the reason? Or is it just a homage for her original outfit with this atrocious thing? I hate it. In general, I think it's a huge improvement for her from her original outfit. Her original outfit is just like plain disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like the color palette they used. I don't like how everything is of a different shade. I just don't like the shapes at all. In here, the shapes are fine. I like the concept of pants instead of the gown, once again. Air Groove's designs are tragic. This one is not too bad, but it has those elements that make me feel like it could have been better if you just like make it simpler. It's just a wedding dress, like don't overdo it. So I would put her still in okay, but not enough. Due to those decorations, purple decorations that I'm definitely not much of a fan of. Still much better, huge improvement for her from her original outfit, which is, yeah, atrocious. I love her face, ears, and makeup though. Oh, her makeup is goated. Yeah, I like her face. It's like, you know, kind of stern gaze, but you know that deep inside she's like very, very kind. And she only look a little bit intimidating at first. So I really like Air Groove concept overall, but this outfit, that's not it. Moving on to Agnes Digital, and she has this, oh my god, how are they? The Chinese zombie. The Chinese zombie design, and I gotta say it's cute. I feel like those hair bands hidden are a little bit too big, or they feel kind of awkward. They give this weird shape for the head. Janshi, yeah, Janshi. Janshi. No, I know, like, I think you actually wrote it right. I like the braids in there, that they're like standing up. the hat is cute, and overall, I love how they kept her pastel colors for the concept. I don't really like the shoes though. It's like they're very vibrant orange, and we have like no orange in there at all. So I wonder, why did you do that? Why? What was the reason for that? Like, wouldn't it be better? Wouldn't it be just better if like put them as red instead? La criatura. La criatura. I don't know. Let me check. Let me just check real quick. Instead of maybe it comes off as too strong. I don't know anymore. I'm gonna lie, I don't like her. Not her original design, not this one. The original is has an awful bow on her hair. Where did I put the original one? I think I wasn't that fond of the original one either, but I don't think it was the worst. I think like I like the concept. It's just like it felt a little bit, yeah, okay, but not enough. And this one, I don't mind the bow actually. I think it's like silly, goofy, and it works for her character because she's silly, goofy. I don't personally in this design. I think it's just like the shape that feels a little bit awkward, especially those buns kind of disturb me in connection to those. It's just like, wait, let me check the, when you're doing it like outside, how does it look like? Like you do this and then these. It looks like some sort of alien. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it is a unique shape, that's for sure, which is something that you should consider when you're drawing a design. I just don't like how flat it looks here. So basically it's like, what I'm trying to say is like, you know, she has this base, she has this kind of very monstrous top, this base, and then you have this thing, and when you put your hands it's also this thing. So it feels like it's too much on this part, on the bottom part. It feels like too much. And then you have this thing, and the bottom is fine. I know it's like the proportionally it's not correct. I feel like I don't get why the panda is there. I feel like it's a very awkward place to put the panda and those seals. I like bows in the back of her head, how originally Maruzensky wears it. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Okay, for me, it's like something is off. Something is off. I don't think it's too bad. I think the concept is there. It's just the Agnes huge sleeve solidarity. The Agnes huge sleeve solidarity. I don't know. Like I like the concept. It's just like I feel like shape-wise, it's not my thing. I like the original much better. Even though like it's still not my favorite thing. I like it much better. Moving on to Seiun Sky, which, oh my god, she's finally blue. Holy shit, I love this outfit. It's simple, no. It's extremely simple, but it's like young master kind of like vibe, you know? It's like Sher Phantom Hive from Kuroshitsuji kind of thing. And as I told you, I'm a sucker for Victorian era outfits. So to see something like that, it's like, it makes her such a tomboyish character, and I'm here for it. Like, I very much dislike her base outfit, especially because it's green, and her name is Seiun Sky. I love those short pants. I just like, you know, but I understand you're not liking them. You gotta embrace them. I would be probably more of a fan if those shorts were a little bit wider, though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's like you make them a little bit wider, like this. Wait, like this. And they would feel probably a little bit less awkward for people, because I can understand how people are like, oh, it's kind of like this shape's kind of awkward, like this. I think it would be like a little bit cooler. But I feel because this character feels so thin, the shape might have been a little bit worse. Looks like match riddle. I dare you remove one match to create number 13. Just blue for an amazing reason. Oh my god, it's Chinese monster. I want to make sure you know it's Chinese with the panda sticker. Wow, that's actually awful. I personally like it. I think it's like this is a bias though. This is an extreme bias that I'm putting her in a solid trip. I just like it. I think it's a huge improvement from whatever this is. It's like, oh, we're putting clouds. She's Seiun Sky. And then someone asked, okay, but why is she green though? Okay, so we made this alternative outfit. This time it's blue, and someone's like, oh, so no more clouds then. It's like they try to make it sky, but they don't know what they're doing, and this is far from sky blue as well. Her face design as well. It's awful. It's awful. I like this kind of like easygoing character, a little bit mischievous, lazy ass. But yeah, this outfit ain't it. Your sky isn't green. Oh my god. Imagine it's not. Holy shit. Right now it's actually dark blue. Like dark blue of the stockings color. I like her face there. I like her tomboyish approach. So yeah, it's a very biased take, but I'm putting her in solid trip. It's just, you know, my British heart, which I'm not British, but the heart that longs for British aesthetics of Victorian era is somehow like thumping hard. She has a vibe. She has a vibe. She has a vibe. So yeah, there's that. Moving on to Tamamo Cross. And this is, I think it's like Chinese aesthetic. I'm saying it like based on the shoes. I think those shoes are very so much associated with like Chinese performers, like street performers on the parades. And I gotta say, I like it. I kind of like it. I'm a sucker when it comes to like, you know, those very tight feet top and then like very puffy pants. It's very Wukong. Yeah, it's very Wukong. Exactly. I really like that. And I love how they decided to, okay, so we are going to add the most details in there. So the connecting point will be like more fitting. I also like the hairstyle. I like this ponytail. You hate side diamond? This one. Yeah, I think it's unnecessary. I think we could have like... You don't like how... Maybe this a little bit too much, but I don't know. Lower part is funky. You mean lower part with like this? Yeah, I like the shoes and how like the lower part. Let me just check real quick. Okay, so we're getting rid of this side. Duh. Okay, let me get rid of it real quick. I think like it's much better. In here, maybe getting rid of those parts would be... Oh, she had like thunder. I don't know if it's like a reference for something that she's doing. But I just realized there's like a thunder in there. Maybe with a little bit less, it would work better. Ear covers as well this time. I feel like they fit. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice ear covers, but I like... Yeah, no, they're fine. I don't have like a stronger opinion on her. Although maybe it would be good if one of them were blue, because like I feel like this blue color is not there at all. So either put like... Make it blue. No, maybe not. Maybe maybe not, never mind. Maybe just add this one thing here. Or maybe just like add the blue. It's like darker blue in there. Then again, I think it will be too blue in this place. Well, here there's a small element that we can turn blue. Because I feel like this blue is just like not repeated anywhere. And I'm right. So yeah, but overall I like it. I think it's like... Is it a solid drip though? I have to remember that this is not the... This is the design. I definitely like it better than the base outfit. I don't like this. I don't like this color palette. I'm not a fan of it. And I said I have like I'm not fond of those kind of type of pants, like pant length. I'm not a fan of that. It's like personal preference, obviously. So I would say this alternative outfit has much more personality to it. I don't like the bowl. What's wrong with the bowl? I don't get it. Her name is Cross, not Tamamo Bowl. Tamamo Cross. Can I put it in, you know what? I'm going to put it in solid drip. I have like a good vibe with this one. The alternative outfit looks Avatar to me. Oh, like Avatar the Last Airbender. Yeah, I think maybe like also partially it's because like the pose also feels like she's going to stomp someone with some kind of airbend, not maybe waterbending. Waterbending, maybe. Yeah, I like it. I like it. The white lightning, so, oh, okay, well, that explains the white lightning in here. Thank you for letting me know. And, okay, the white lightning in here. Oh, okay, everything makes sense now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. So that was Tamamo Cross. I think that's a huge improvement for her basic one. I don't really like. So it's fun. It's a fun alternative outfit. Moving on to Fine Motion, and she has this kind of spring outfits, I guess, kind of like similar colors to what we have by Mejiro McQueen. Let's see, let's see. I don't know if I like how the color here looks like. Like, I feel, or maybe that's not the problem in here. Fine Motion got demoted for being called a, what? Wait, what? I feel like it's just like there's too much of this. I think if like this lace wasn't on top of here, it would look better. Like if it ended somewhere lower. Like even like, I don't know. It just feels like a little, but then again, it may feel awkward as well. I don't know, something just feels wrong with that. Other than that, it's just, I don't know. I don't really like the crown this much in here. Because everything else is golden and then she has like silver crown for some reason. Man, how I love complaining about the same things over and over again. But that's what you're here, why you're here for, what you're here for. I don't know, more golden. Somehow I think that if she would have transparent cloth on head, it would fit. With neck. Oh, you mean in the back? Like this one would be more transparent? Shit. Instead of like... I mean, yeah, like making it brighter would probably fit better. Overall, like, I like the concept for lace in this design. It's just like, it feels kind of awkward. And those patterns are kind of stretched out. Like, I don't know if those patterns here are necessary. Like, you have already a lot of ruffles. You have this kind of golden pattern in there. Oh, it's actually transparent. That's fun to know. That explains a lot. But I feel like it's a little bit too much. Like, you don't need it on top of here. Especially when you have so many patterns already. The skirt length, or rather the dress length overall, is not my favorite either. It's just like, this is... Although maybe it's just because the way she's standing or the way it's flowing that I have this feeling like it feels off. Maybe it's just... Velen? Yeah, veil, the veil. Veil in English, yeah. Oh, on the forehead. Wait, on the forehead? Like, you mean... in there? That would be like in there? Something like that. Like in there? Something like that? But then she would have to go all the way back, probably. Or like in here. Maybe it would be actually more interesting. So wait. In my universe, Fine Motion was an Irish princess. So Psy Games revised her story to avoid a diplomatic incident. We wouldn't want the Irish to be mad at a silly horse game. Oh. Nemo becomes Disney princess. It would be cool. Yeah, I think it would add up to the whole vibe. But yeah, it's not bad. but something feels off for me. Something feels off. It's just like, maybe because like the veil goes in the back, which probably is like going down her hair bob or something like that. It's just like something feels off for me. Like overall, like the color palette is not bad, other than like this crown. If it was just gold, it would fit more. Layering, yeah, layering is off, and this pattern is atrocious. Other than that, it's not too bad, but I think it's still an improvement from this one. I just hate this green color. I hate it so much. I know it's like a reference for like Irish or something, but it doesn't change the fact that I hate this color. It's just like the color, the green. This green is awful. I don't think the design itself is that bad. It's just like this green. This art is just a little badly drawn. That's that as well. So sorry, fine motion, but we are where we are. Biwa Hayahide, back to Christmas, guys! Back to Christmas. And honestly, she looks like Miss Santa, yeah, like, you know, Santa Claus's wife. She genuinely, I think it's because of the glasses. I like the dress. I like the puffy bottom that it goes like in a wave kind of shape. I like that in the back we have different patterns. You may not like it, but I feel like it adds a lot because it would feel a little bit empty in there. Green is not a creative color. Green is hard to adjust so it would look good. She has a little bit of gems here and there, which is fine, I guess. Even though, like, I would rather it for it mostly to be only green. But you have both green and blue in there, so it kind of works. It's so awesome. Inside of the dress. I want this dress by me. Will you wear it if I buy it for you? I like it. It's very simple design, but I think it works well. Like, I feel like this is like the best dress out of every Christmas one we've seen so far. It just looks nice. I don't know, and I feel like her hair was made for her to have an Christmas outfit. I don't know, it's just like her hair is so puffy, so like it kind of reminds me of, yeah, those kind of Miss Santa Claus's wife kind of vibe, especially with the glasses. So is it a solid drip though? I have to think about it. I mean, it is delicate for sure, but it's kind of like, I kind of dig the simplicity in here. Because like, even though it's simple, it has like those shapes that make it look much better. So I'm putting her in solid drip. It's just like, I don't know. The best Xmas outfit in the game? Yeah, it's just like, it doesn't try to do too much. Yeah, sure, there are some winter flowers, but it's just like connected together in a place where it would fit, like it's a right fit for it. Maybe I would get rid of this part, like it's unnecessary in here, like this fluff that connects to this flower. But other than that, it's just like, it feels good. The patterns in here feels good. Those on the sleeves feel good. And the simplicity in the jewelry that matches everything. Like, once again, we have my unfortunate, not favorite silver and gold matchup, but at least like this decoration is also half silver, half gold. Here we have half silver, half gold. So this is a thing that actually appears more than often. So I'm like kind of fine with that. So yeah, but that's not the only outfit that Biwa Hayahide has, which surprises me because I don't think Biwa Hayahide in general is a popular character. So we have this one, and this one, I don't like it as much. Like, don't get me wrong, the shapes aren't that bad, though I still hate those things in the back. The same ones that Mihono Bourbon has on her default outfit. I don't like it. I also don't like how, you know, it's purple, blue, and then they were like, but we also add blue, this kind of blue, and yellow, or greenish yellow, which, yeah, I'm not vibing with. I'm not vibing with too much. I think I would rather for her to have a bodysuit in there instead of this awkward front skirt shape as well. Overall, it's not the worst. I think what I would do though would be to add in here also this kind of like turning from purple to blue, or the other way around. I don't know. She looks like a superhero. And in here maybe, like where like it connects closer to these, I would also add that. Other than that, yeah, I would just get rid of this yellow. I just don't like it. Like why is it here? Just replace it with purple. Don't mesh too many colors. We don't need that. And here it could be, oh shit. It could be all blue or something. Oh shit, I don't want to. Never mind, I need normal. Something like that, you know, like to make it fit more. It's not the worst design. But it's definitely like, I would say it's like okay. Surprisingly, I don't see that much issue with this one. I like how they still kept her glasses, but made it like more futuristic, so it could work. Yeah, okay, but not good enough. But not enough. And for comparison, here's my least favorite of her design. So her default design, I don't like the color palette. I wish they did something like in here. At least she has different hairstyle, so it feels a little bit refreshing in this futuristic one. A futuristic one. This one is like I'm not the big fan of. I don't really like it. I have Biwa Hayahide in game though. So yeah, the Christmas one definitely the most goated one. Thank you, Biwa Hayahide. Moving on to Mayano Top Gun and her kind of like wedding dress, but to be fair, it looks more like the girl that's like throwing flowers, like flower girl. More like, it's not bad. It is very childish, which is once again, I believe, a reminder that hey, she's a child. I know she wants to marry or whatever, but she's just kind of like childish. So maybe do not marry her and don't be weird about her. She looks like a saber black cat. Yeah, kind of. That's because she looks like a kid. Yeah. But also, like, if you told me this is a wedding dress, I wouldn't say it's a wedding dress because of, like, there's, like, too much of yellow and pink added for it to be treated like a wedding dress. Like, in comparison to wedding suit that Airgroove has, this one, like, doesn't bring that it brings out a wedding vibe, but once again, it brings out a flower girl kind of vibe. It's not bad, it's fine, it's not anything special. I don't really like how the flowers are on top of, like, this part of the clothes. It feels like way too childish at this point, like, and the ribbon was more than enough for me. I don't know, personally, not that big of a fan. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, but it's not enough. Apparently the concept of June bride is really romanticized in Japan. All of those beliefs are very romanticized in many places, so I'm not even surprised. And then we have another one, and this is like Punk Girl. And this is actually a little bit more interesting because, like, for some reason they want to make her a cat girl out of her. Maybe because, like, punk girls are kind of like cat girls, but also it's a Halloween outfit. So I guess she's dressing up as a punk cat. I like how they added purplish to her hair. It's fun. The only thing... Okay, never mind. Like, it's awkward, this color that starts with this part of this ripped... I think this ripped part isn't even necessary. You get rid of it and it's like... You don't... Nothing changes, right? Like, you get rid of it and nothing changes. So, I don't... Oh, this might have been like... No. I wanted to say, oh, it's like a cat tail, but they literally have Uma tails, so what's the point? I like how there are cat accessories in there. The end of the hearts, which is something that Mayano Top Gun often has, like those symbols of hearts, so it's fun. Here we have more of the hearts and like the cat bells, fluffy down there, and it's like those sharp paws, which makes you think of a black cat. Overall, I like it. I like it. I think it's fun outfit. I think I'm going to put her in solid drip, just like original Mayano, because I stan a Top Gun reference, and I think it's like one of the most epic Top Gun reference ever. I think it's like a fitting and matching outfit. Girly is allowed to have two tails. Yeah, but one tail is almost ripped, and it's just like, I don't even know if it was like meant to be a tail. So I don't know if I'm not bullshitting out there. So yeah, out of all of them, I actually like the base one the most. I don't know, it's maybe because it's like no one else is like the pilot kind of vibe, and this one is like works so well for me, but I like this one as well. I think it's a cute, adorable concept in there. So yeah, two solid drips. Mayano is definitely loved. Just hope it's not in a creepy way. And I really think like this hairstyle works so well in this outfit as well, so very happy about that. Moving on to Manhattan Cafe, and this one was very hard to find the outfit, so this is why we have 3D. So this is Manhattan Cafe, the base one, which managed to get solid drip, because honestly, she feels royal in the most casual way, and I like it. This one, I love the colors. I may be biased because those are colors of Satono Diamond, and I love Satono Diamond. But also, I think it's just cute, and it matches her eye color. Wait, is this the only outfit of her? Yeah, okay, because we have like alternative one. Okay, so this is the outfit. It's like, this is the PNG, this is the 3D. So on left we have PNG, like 3D. On right we have PNG. So in here we can see that she has this cute little, like cute big braid. And you can see that the patterns are like Cat Cafe based, because I think like the whole concept was Cat Cafe. It's extremely adorable. She's Manhattan Cafe, so for her to work in Cat Cafe in this like very fun outfit, I like it a lot actually. I think I'm biased towards brown. Oh wow, who could have thought me having main colors in my design as brown and green, liking brown and green combination. I don't know, it's just, I think it works so well for like this Cat Cafe, but in this kind of like Meiji era? I think it was not Meiji era. Taisho era? More of Taisho era, maybe. I don't know anymore. I'm lost. I think I meant Taisho era. Yeah, I think it like brings out Taisho era vibe. I just love it so much, and I think the bias is like clearly visible in here right now. But I'm gonna put her in fashion goat. I don't care. I just like it so much. I think the only thing that feels like a little bit off is like the top. Like I don't think she needed to have this on top of her ear. The small decoration was more than enough. Especially that it's like kind of like doesn't match well with her ahoge. Like it would be better darker, so it wouldn't like connect that badly with ahoge. Yeah, that's my color scheme. I'm not even like trying to hide the truth. I just love those colors. I have those colors for a reason. I just love them. I like earthy colors. So yeah, this is our first fashion guide. Whether you agree or not, I adore it. I genuinely adore it, and I want her in my game. I probably won't get her though, because my luck is poor. I mean, my luck overall is not too bad, but I never get what I want, so I'm getting different things instead. So that was Manhattan Cafe. Moving to Mihono Bourbon, and she has like, she's not Bourbon now, she's Mihono Bonbon, because that's a chocolatier Valentine's kind of vibe, if you ask me. Ask for a second, fuck. Okay, wait. This outfit. This outfit. Manhattan Cafe should come next week, but the basic Manhattan Cafe. I want Manhattan Cafe that's a cat, says like Cat Cafe Manhattan Cafe. This one. 30% stamina growth monster. That's for me, that's goat. That's goat. Is it because of color? Oh, also, but I just love how like the cat patterns are there. And I love those kind of traditional Japanese style from kind of like Taisho era. Yeah, I said Taisho era, yeah. It's great, thank you. Thank you for the validation. Moving on to Mihono Bourbon with Mihono Bonbon. I swear, if I were to call the names of I would call her Mihono Bonbon. Which, in general, I think it's not bad. It's a simple design. I don't know why this part is glowing though. I'm like kind of confused. Like this is a gem, but this is not a gem. This is a pattern, right? Why is it glowing? Another Fate Uma. And then she has like a strawberry and some kind of mango or orange on top of her head. So it's definitely a chocolate vibe, chocolatier vibe. And overall, I think it's simple, but it works well. I think the overall, like comparing to her outfit that I really hate, her default outfit, this one's the nice one. I just don't like Kuderes that much, so like I hate this. I'm sorry, someone told me it's not mecha, but it's something else, but I don't remember now. But yeah, I much rather have this one. I like her hairstyle in here as well. Trainer, and then there's Bourbon calling you master. Bruh. Now, there is also Karen-chan, and she calls you Oni-chan or One-chan. No, not Gundam, they said something entirely different. But once again, it's not extremely special. It feels clean. It's a clean design, but it's just, for me, not enough to be a solid trip. Rise does as well. Oh, you see? There are more. But I think it's an improvement for her. I just really don't like this outfit. Sirius straight up calls you puppy? What? Cafe behaves like a cat in game? Really? Damn. Okay. I love how you guys just like awake. Oh my god, I had so much views from like live stream. That's insane. Okay, thank you for that. Moving to Mejiro Ryan, and we have yodeling. Okay, I hate the hair. I hate it. I'm sorry. Like, you may say, oh, isn't it the same that like the base one? No, the base one has them more sharp. This one is like they licked her up. They licked her up her hedgehog hair. I hate it! She has a helmet now! I hate that they reduced her ahoge or whatever the name of the hair strand is. Liked her original hair, this one I hate. I know a lot of people don't like Mejiro Ryan overall. I don't think she's that bad. I just had bad experiences with her in game. But these outfits, I mean, outfit itself is not bad. It's not my type of outfit. I think like maybe because I know this now I will overthink every time I say turquoise, because now you're saying like, oh, like I'm the first time I've heard someone's reading it like that, but whatever, saying it like that. I think I would add more of this color in there to just like, you know, to just like, you know, have more of that instead. Her, yeah, casual, oh Jesus, yeah, okay, the casual outfit, for those who don't know, like, let me look it up. The casual, oh, I hate her casual outfit. I hate it so, holy oh my god, you had to remind me of her casual outfit. You had to remind me. Now I'm going to vent. Oh god, wait, let me find her. Where the fuck is it? She looks like a literature teacher or math teacher. She looks like a teacher. This is how the teachers dress up. This is awful. This is awful. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't like it. I don't like it. My mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said it about your mom, but you see, in Poland, this is how Polish teacher dresses up, like, or at least like, I don't know, librarians dress up like, I don't know, like the older ones, you know. I hate it so much. But okay, I think this one is not too bad. I think in comparison to her like base racing outfit is better. It has like a clear concept, but it's just like not good enough for me. It's like the hair. Why did you do this to her hair? Stop it. Also in Poland, our teachers have horses. No, they're not. Don't listen to him. She dresses like a hippie. I'm not much of a fan when it comes to her racing outfit. It's not the worst, but it's just like something is off. Just like I put in here. you like her. Okay, if you... I just feel like, okay, her racing outfit, quick reminder. First of all, I hate the shoes. They're awful. And second of all, I feel like the top doesn't match the, what's on, like, under it, you know? Like, I don't like the vest. Not the vest, like the jacket. Sorry. I don't like the jacket that much. The rest is pretty fine. I tried to fix that, I couldn't fix that. I know this is like Mejiro colors, that's why they added that. It's just like, I feel like without it or with like different way thing, she would look much better. That's why I surprisingly like her old grandpa look much more, not counting the hair. Not counting the hair. I want her to go yodeling or something. Poland? T-Bugs, hi! Cacao! That's right! Poland! Cacao! Okay, so that was Mejiro Ryan, thank you so much. IRL Ryan's mane is really short, so she got the type of hair you don't like. It's fun. Well, you know, it's up to preferences, unfortunately. We have 4 more for today. At least I planned 4 more for today, so let's do them. And this one, I told you there's going to be like Japanese names. I couldn't find any others, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. But I couldn't find anything else. Yukino Bijin. I'm sorry about this one. It's just like, I looked so hard and I couldn't find it. So let's get rid of it as much as I can. They cut her mane because she got a parasite. Oh, that's awful. So this one is also kind of, well, it's not, it's, I wanted to say it's once again Taisho era, but no, this one is not Taisho era. It's like mixed with everything, kind of. But it's once again like more traditional Valentine's Day, I can see, because like she has chocolates in here and in there. What I do not like is those blue gems in there for some reason. I don't like the cuffs as well either, like at all. I don't like how the cuffs are there. It's just like, you see, you have like those sleeves put up only for cuffs to get in the way when you're making chocolates. That doesn't make any sense and it looks weird. The shoes are nice. Why did it stay? Why did the snowflake stay? I like the dango charm or the hairpin. But why? I dislike everything. It's just weird. I feel like the checkered pattern doesn't work well with the rest. I'm sorry about this, but it's just like, I don't think it's fitting. Like, I feel like they put a lot of random things that don't work together. Yeah, nothing makes sense, right? It's just like, yeah, let's put this and this and this. And this bow? Why is it so crooked? And why is it like double? It's just like unaesthetic for me. I think we have yet another sick professional fashion advice on our hand. And that's a bad thing, because like I feel like I really like her base outfit. It feels very cozy. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. There are a few things that I didn't like about it, but it has a concept behind it. And I respect that. This thing is not it. Oh, hi Dalek! You have never seen that. Because Yukino Bijin is still not out. She does appear in some card scenarios though. Valentine, even Manhattan Cafe skin. Ryan's main is really short, so she... oh, I read that one. Okay. Yeah. So she's not out yet, but she's in some of these scenarios already. Yukino original is based on the mask horse war. Jesus, like hoe? Who are you calling a hoe? horse, yeah. The Valentine outfit is based on the jockey's color. Okay. That's interesting. I just don't like the Valentine outfit. Moving on to Rice Shower, and this is... She has 2 outfits, I guess. 2 outfits? Yeah, 2 outfits, I think. Yeah, 2 outfits. And this one is the one that was recently in-game. Possible to get. I mean, it's still possible to get. It's just like it was promoted quite recently. Some of the Uma's prototype race outfits are funny. Tama wears a middle schooler fit. Damn! I misspelled it now. It's okay. It happens to all of us. Don't worry. I like it. It's adorable and it fits Rice Shower a lot. I love how her ears go down, so she actually in this pose looks like she tries to be a bat vampire. It's adorable. I don't know, it's so cute. It's like, you know, it's all torn off because it's supposed to be like kind of like rugs or something, and then you have like the spider web, you have a little bit of a pumpkin. You may say it's a little bit too many patterns, but I feel like they're so... maybe if this bow was in different place though, instead of like those stars, this bow would be like in there, although it would be too close to this one. Well, never mind then. Or maybe if it was like connected to, because it's like awkwardly placed in there. Other than that, I really love this outfit. I just love the gloves, I love the puffy sleeves. I love the rags in here, like they're torn apart, makes sense, but still have some fun ruffles. The shoes are cute. I would say it's a solid drip for me. Solid drip, very solid drip. I like it. I really like it. The colors obviously are Halloween themed. It matches. The only thing that doesn't match is her blue rose, but I know it's like part of like the concept or something. Fuji Kiseki being the Rizzler IRL, so she got the shirt. Funny enough, IRL Kiseki didn't need to fight to be a boss horse. He had followers at the stable naturally as he goes. You see, that's what you get. So this was that one. I know someone was mad at me for putting base race shower so low, but you know, this one is much better. I'm just gonna say. This one's much better. So this is default. But we still have one more, which I think I have two. Yeah, I have two pictures because the only PNG form I could was from a standee. So this is the PNG. I don't know what's going on with the hair. I like the, how to say it? God, I need to Google it. I'm stupid. The kerchief. Okay, the kerchief. I didn't know it was called. Or babushka, okay. Headscarf. Okay, headscarf makes the most sense to me. Headscarf. I like the headscarf. I think this is a little bit childish in here, but I like the carrot patterns because, you know, it's an Uma. It looks like, you know, this part, her apron looks like a fridge does when you put a lot of different kind of magnets on top of it. And in a way, it is cute. In a way, it is cute. I cannot disagree. I like the color palette, but I don't think it fits the character of... You know, it's kind of like... Sometimes you have those characters that have like this kind of color palette you cannot win against. Like, it's the only color palette you can associate them with. And purplish colors is what I associate Rice Shower with strongly. So for her to have... It's not like it's not a good match. It's just like... It feels entirely different. It's not a bad outfit though. I don't know what to think. And like, I like the, once again, headscarf. I like the headscarf a lot. Looks more like a casual fit emo. I don't think casual fit would have those kind of like those kind of patterns, right? But you could. Yeah, no, it feels more of like a farmer girl NPC in an RPG. I'm going to give her okay, but not enough. It's not bad. It's not my favorite though. Obviously the favorite one being a vampire girl. This is the base one. Yeah, the vampire. Yeah, this one is just like this feels like it should be her default outfit. Like she should be like a Halloween Uma. So I had a tragic Ura finale on Maya. She just refused to win the Ura finale in 4 tries with... This happens, unfortunately. It happens. Trust me, I had these kind of things happening to me as well. I was like, what are you doing? Like, horses that had no chance of winning won. That's what you get for having, like, randomized game. Rice has the best ears. Yeah, she does. She does. Okay, second to last. Ines Fujin in her also chocolatier kind of outfit. It's basic. I don't know how to feel. Is it like what? Is it a note that she writes the customers' orders or what? I don't get it. I love the top. She kind of reminds me of Minnie Mouse with this setup, you know? I like the top decorations for sure. The scrunchie and this ruffled headband. I like the bottom of the skirt. I love this pattern of just like those loops and then you have a heart. It's very cute. Also, I like how checkered it is. The back of the ribbon looks fun. I don't know if I would put her own face in there. Like, I think it's a little bit too much. Same even with earlier Ryan. Okay. And the shoes are fine. It's just like, I think the shoes would be better if they were brown, actually. Personally. That's personally what I believe in. She has 2 outfits? Ain't no way! Agnes Fujin has 2 outfits? Wow. I think if they were brown, I would like them more. No. I don't know if it's true, though. I think so. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. I think they would fit more. I don't know. But maybe I have something against, like, red shoes. Gotta meet Mei Satake soon in the France scenario. Vodka and Daiwa only got Xmas alts. Well, there are no tomboy NPCs. Maybe they will get Valentine's as well at some point, but well, Daiwa has... Wait, Daiwa has one of... They both have 1 outfit, so they could get more. I like Ines' hairstyle, so I'm happy that... Because I really don't like the color palette in here. As I said, like, white, pink, and green is not my vibe. I don't think the design itself is bad. I think it's pretty decent. It's just, like, totally not my vibe. Whereas this one I like much more. This one I like so much more. It's just, like, it feels simple. So I would say it's okay, but not enough, once again. And we have one more, though. Because I did not expect that. I didn't think Ines is that popular of an Uma. But we have this one, which is... I don't know how to even call this outfit. Help me out, guys. How to call this outfit? It's just like... Oh, it was something hello world or something. I don't know what it was referenced to, but... It's just kind of there. It's like... It feels random. NPC 2.0. Yeah, it doesn't feel any special. It's just there. It feels like I have very... Like, I have literally no hard feelings against it, because, like, I see, like, there are patterns, like, this little bag is the same pattern of the top, and then you have, like, this yellowish, which, well, some of neon elements here and there. She has, like, the base color, the colors of her base outfits for a reference, but overall, I'm like, if you didn't tell me she's Ines Fujin, I have no clue that's her. That was the thing. I wasn't sure, like, even with the previous one, in this one, I couldn't recognize her as Ines, and then I was like, maybe it's Ines because of the hairstyle, strictly only before it's a because it's a hairstyle. So I was like, is it Ines? And then I was like, oh, this is Ines. I really like it. It's like, something is off about it. It's just like, overall, it's just not aesthetically pleasing for me at all. There's a meme in the JP community where Ines cap is what makes her stand out. Oh, that's sad. I mean, it does make her stand out for sure. The only memorable design choice? Kind of. I mean, the color palette itself is pretty remarkable if you ask me, but then again, we have like Kawakami Princess who has similar color palette as well. So yeah, I don't really like it. I put it in something is off. Or also, yeah, no, I think it makes more sense than the Taiki Shuttle. So moving on from Ines, the last one for today, guys, and I'm letting you go, is Agnes Tachyon, a lot of fans' favorites. I love her design. She's in solid drape from what I believe. So now to see, I think it's, she has 2 outfits. So this is one outfit. Thankfully, in this case, we don't really care much about the pattern because it only covers the legs a little bit. So to not distract you, I'm going to erase this as much as possible. So this one is another like, okay. Like, I don't really have any strong feelings about it. It feels like a casual, well, not casual outfit. It looks like she's going to... I love the little mandragora, though, okay? I just noticed it. The little mandragora, this little thingy is adorable. You actually like Tachyon? People good to her. Daiwa, they're good to your father. Goon. Oh, Goon. What? I was like, what? What are you talking about? The autocorrect. Yeah, I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I just feel like I just feel like it's just like nothing special. It's like going for a paintball or something. And like she has this huge ass potion flask. Like I understand like her doing research, it makes sense, but for this whole outfit to have this potion flask, like if she was some kind of alchemist skin, it would fit so well, but in this one, it just feels like such a random choice that I do not understand. You don't know the meme? I don't know the meme. I was like thinking for a moment, but I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know the meme. They just needed the reason to let her bust out for once. And it's fine, but you can give her, I don't know, like, you know, summer wear outfit, swimwear outfit, like, you know, bathing suit. You don't have to do this kind of random thing. So I'm like, something is off. It's just like the whole concept is off. It's just like I don't get what they tried to tell me through this outfit. So it's not like bad. Like elements make sense. It's just like overall it's not interesting. And we have another one which I also have a shitty screenshot of, a 3D one, and it's, I don't know how can I even call it, but it's this one. First of all, I love monocle. I love monocles. It's like one of my favorite elements, and one day maybe if I'll have alternative outfit, you can count me in of having a monocle, monocle. But overall, I don't really like this design much. Like, I like the top. But then the bottom, the pants, I don't know. I don't know why they like do Agnes that dirty. I just don't like it. And then we have this random ass ribbon, which is like yellow and pink for some reason. I don't know, it's like a reference to something? No. I don't get it. First time I see this design, I feel I like her and face. I dislike everything else. Yeah, it's just like such a mess. I like those I like those how the arms are closed. I really like those sleeves. I love them. Because they feel Victorian era, kind of feel. But the rest is just like, it's like she had a basic ass clothes. Like this is basic ass clothes like you wear when you're working in the lab. And then she put on like medieval gown on top of it and put on this atrocious belt with this weird ass ribbon. I'm putting it in. Oh, I don't like it. Or actually, you know what? No, seek professional advice. Sorry, it's like even worse than it's just like it's just like everything is unmatching. I don't like it. Just alt version. I don't like it. I hate it. And with this unfortunate ending, this is where we're going to finish for today. So 3 hours in. Nice. We still, as you can see, have much more to judge. And next time, I don't know where the next time will be. If you want to know, well, then you need to subscribe and like check out what kind of streams I'm setting up. And if not, well, then you can always check out once in a week, check if I maybe uploaded something new. I had a stream with this. Thank you, I had great fun. I appreciate that you're having fun because this is the kind of content that I really liked making. So I want to keep on making it. This was pretty interesting to watch. Thank you, I appreciate it. I really like all the comments, all the engagement. It helps me a lot as a content creator. You being there, watching it all, it brings out more hours for my counter so I can get monetized. So thank you so much. I hope you have a nice weekend. There will be no streams during this weekend. I'll try to make some shorts or whatever. But other than that, yeah, I hope you have a nice weekend. Thank you once again for being there. And see you next time.